just want to scooch that down a little bit because you can. There we go. Oh, you can't see me. So. Cole's with me.
Hello. Sorry, I'm a bit delayed at the moment, mentally.
At the moment.
Yeah.
Bless your little cottons.
Okay.
My squeaky chair.
No, it's not going drawn down.
No. I'm working on a project up there as well.
Can everyone hear me? Do I have to speak up? I got told that, like, was it Kay?
Yeah. When Kay visited.
Yeah. She told me I had to speak up, so.
Yeah, you might have to move over. Especially when you do your... Miss Lloyd is here.
Lloyd. I don't know who that is, but...
Please remind me of your name. I think it's Julie, but I'm not 100%. Reese is here.
Hi guys! I didn't even know we were live.
Maggie's not listening to us.
I was making a tea.
Thank you.
Hi, Lloyd.
I think it's... I can't remember. You know what my memory's like.
I just said Lloyd because it was the first word I read, which was surprisingly the worst of the one. Julie. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Julie.
I was right.
Let me go get my tea.
Oh dear. I think we're all set, ready to go. I am working on my mum's Buddha. I've done quite a bit of it, but I've got even more of it to go. How are you, Julie? There's no hubby here.
No, what?
I think when I said Carl's here.
Yeah, hello. That's me, I'm Carl, I'm the oldest one.
My oldest son.
I said the oldest one.
Ooh. I could believe it. That's okay, if you don't know. She said, hello, hubby.
Oh.
I'm just saying there's no hubby here.
Yeah.
How are you, Julie? Okay.
Yeah.
You're in a lot of pain, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I need...
But no, continue to make fun of me.
I would never.
Yeah. Make fun of your own son. He's
I
going
would never.
I
It's
don't
an
know.
awful thing to say. Oh, the Northern Lights.
Northern Lights sound good. Mum has that.
Oh, Reese has joined.
Hello, Reese.
Yeah, I'm in a mess here. I know exactly what's what all scattered around. It looks like a mess, I know. But it is what it is.
Pencils here.
Hello.
Also, look what pencil. Not pencil. Look what Julie said.
See, mums are allowed to embarrass their kids.
It's not embarrassing, it's mock. You're not doing it with an audience or anything, you're just making fun of me for being in pain.
I consider them the same.
The pain has apparently arrived. The pain's already been here.
Mm.
Hello, Sharon. Hello, Pencil.
Hello, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
A pencil.
Hi, Sharon's.
I did give Cole your link.
Yeah.
Pencil.
Yeah.
We had quite a giggle over them, didn't we?
We'll get to that in
A little while.
6 hours.
You're waiting for Miss Gamer to come, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you can
So
hound
we
her.
have an announcement for the channel.
No, we don't.
I have.
Don't do that. People will be like, woo, what?
Yeah.
And it's you.
We are now diamond painting gaming fanatic. We're expanding our horizons.
No,
and stuff.
we're not.
Well,
Just on Thursdays, you're allowed to grace me with your presence, that's all.
and annoy your fan base with gaming content.
I don't think you
Disgusting.
annoy us, well, you annoy me.
Yeah.
but
You're
That's
always
because
like,
I'm not a gamer.
"Carl, we're a diamond painting channel. Can we
Yeah,
talk
we
about
have-
diamond painting?"
We do have to talk about diamond
I'm getting
painting.
Well, I don't know anything about diamond painting, so I'm not
You
very
should
used
give
to
it a
that.
go.
No, I'm good.
Can't we do this?
I prefer talking about games.
Same, I'm playing Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah.
What are you playing?
Power Wash Simulator.
Not power wash simulator, power wash simulator.
Oh,
Power
I thought-
Wash.
I thought he said. Yeah, that's why I went, say what?
Yeah, okay.
Power wash simulator.
Power wash.
Is that not the house flip one?
No, they're two different games.
They're similar. I think they're made by the same people.
Probably.
How old is your oldest?
I am 19.
57.
You had to think about that.
Yeah.
You are indeed 19.
Physically 19, mentally 4.
Same. Mine's related.
Carl has always been
Special.
um
And that's what you thought when I was 17 in the garden eating dirt. Carl's always been a special.
Carl has always been an old man in a young body, whereas Reese is the other way.
You only say that because I'm realistic. I'm like, oh, if I
Yeah,
jump.
but like if when you were 4, and I'd be like, look, Carl, there's a puddle, go jump in it. You'd be like, that one get dirty.
Yeah, it's got parasites in
Yeah.
it.
Julie's youngest
I don't
is
wanna get-
23 and oldest is 43.
Reese, I couldn't keep out of puddles, even though I was going, no, don't do that. We're going to nanny's or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
he would
Puddles
be
too deep.
he would be in it, like regardless. It's you was like, no.
Yeah. Don't like getting caught in the rain either. You know. Talking to strangers.
Oh, but the rain, I smiled so hard and was like, yay, when all the rain came, because it'd been like heat wave.
Yeah.
I was like, look, Reese, it's raining. Detoxing.
Okay.
Ooh, your eldest will be 35 next month.
I can't see the
Wait, what?
chat, so that's a bit unfair. But I could just get it off on my phone.
Oh,
Firstborns are the ones mums practice on.
Yeah, I noticed that. Explains all the faults.
You keep saying to me recently, should have just stopped at 1,
Yeah,
which is not fair.
it is.
No, it's not. Tell me one thing you know about diamond painting, Cole.
It's very upsetting when the drills pop off because I can hear you from the other room going, "Oh, they're flying off again, Carl."
Pop-in drills. What else do you know about it?
There are squares and rounds,
Yeah.
and rounds are better because
Mm.
they're circular.
Okay, you prefer rounds, even though you don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You always say you like rounds more.
No, I like squares. Well, I like both, but I wish I got the same rounds.
There you go.
'Cause it's horrible. But
Horrible to do or horrible to look at? Because I don't think Annie would appreciate
I don't
horrible to
like
look
it. I don't like it. I don't like all the white. I can see all the gaps in it, but that's my thing.
at. Yeah. It's like when you walk into a room, you can see what hasn't been cleaned. You have that kind of vision of Danny's doing. That's wrong with it. But yeah.
Yeah, he knows quite a bit about it because he hears me
Yeah.
moaning about it. Can you give that on?
My highest grade in high school was hospitality because Mum would just rant about her business problems and I would like just listen in.
When we ran the events.
Yeah. And you just rant about stuff and I learned more about hospitality in that and like how you got to like, you know, watch out for all these safety things. I ended up getting like a distinction plus or something, which is like an A. That's the only high grade I've ever gotten. The rest of them are just...
So Sharon is on day 4 with no fizzy pop. How would you cope with that?
I can speak with someone who have had... I'll try that one again. I can speak as someone who's had experience with that. Not well. I remember... I can't remember how long it was in. It was like a couple
You
of...
drink Coke, you don't drink tea, you don't drink anything.
I've been drinking more water, but...
Yes.
When I first like started cutting down on it, I remember a few days in I hadn't had any Coke and I was like, oh, I've got headaches, I feel dizzy all the time, and then it hit me that I was going through withdrawals,
Yeah.
and I was like, wow, I'm actually quite dependent on this stuff.
And you went without for quite a while.
Yeah.
Then you bought just one bottle that lasted quite a while. I mean, you don't drink it to the extent you did.
Yeah, I'm not drinking litres and litres daily,
No.
so yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's because I've got
can't-
a job. That helps.
Yeah.
Having something to do.
Oh, we'll
other
talk
than
about
sitting.
that shortly.
Okay. But yeah, it's not fun, but
Sharon, when I asked you about diamond painting, she expected you to say they're shiny.
I'm not a fish. Shiny. Circles. Glue. But yes, they are shiny as well, that is part of it.
Julie said, if my daughter gets leave from the Navy near Christmas, we'll have to introduce her to Cole, especially if he's into shooting up games.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, been giddy for 3 days and non-stop headache. Yeah, that's withdrawals.
Yeah, it is horrible, but once
Cole was so vile to be around.
Thanks, Mum.
But you were, you
I was having a tough time.
you were snappy, and I can say it now.
Yeah.
You know, and I just was like,
You didn't get it either, that didn't help.
I kind of did, but not.
Yeah.
I don't want to say no sympathy, because
Well, I was stuck with the whole thing of like, what do I drink? Because it was in the summer, it was hot. And you're like, oh, just drink some tea, Carl. And I'm like, you want me to drink a hot drink when I'm already boiling?
yeah, see, if someone was to take tea away from me, I would be vile.
Yeah.
You just
Well,
I would.
You wouldn't even be
We'll
bored.
get onto it later, but I went for a really long walk the other day. Because I had a destination, I didn't just, walk off somewhere.
Yeah.
But,
Some people do. People just go for walks.
yeah, I had a really long walk and I went to a shop, went to a big Tesco or whatever, and I was looking at drinks. I ended up getting a flavoured water, and I was like, I
That's
actually
what
enjoyed
Sharon started drinking. Flavoured water.
it. Oh yeah.
But I like flavoured water.
Yeah.
I can't drink it fizzy. I don't like the fizz in it. I don't like sparkling at all.
Me neither.
What about tap water?
No, has to be bottled.
Yeah. I could drink tap. The sparkling water, I draw the line. It's horrible.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of sparkling water.
I don't get why you would have a fizzy, non-flavour thing. It's just.
I can't remember if Pencil was drinking fizzy ones or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a flavoured water and I enjoyed it. I was walking around and I was just drinking it. It was quite nice. It was an orange and mango thing. It's quite nice.
I don't go for flavoured teas either.
No. I think it's because we're British. Flavoured tea's more of a American thing. Well, I think
Oh,
it
she
is.
gets the sachets and adds water to it. Flavoured
Oh, is
water.
that like the really concentrated stuff?
I don't know.
Because they come in like little, like literally that
Like-
big.
Like that big.
Like that. You get it that size and it's like really concentrated juice. And you just stick in a water bottle. And yeah, I think it's quite good. I don't mind drinking tap water, honestly. I'd rather drink flavoured or Coke.
Same, I'd rather drink
You know.
just bottled water.
Yeah, me and Reese.
Flavour on it, like,
Me and Reese are probably twins in a former life. She said yes, Carl. Yes, Carl.
Yes to what bit?
The sachets.
I've been talking a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, you're giving examples with my drills.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're quite good. I've been trying to find one, but yeah, they're quite expensive because that's the point of them. They're highly concentrated, so because they're going to be a bit.
That's how I've ever tried it.
Yeah, they're usually like $2.50 or something, but the point is you just get a water bottle and just like do that. You get a bit in it. It's fine. But yeah. Thrilling stuff, I know.
$9.99 for 24 sachets.
Wow, okay. It's quite a bit, but
It's a tenner. And
No,
Carl,
I'm saying
Carl likes to
juice.
live by pennies.
I'm saying quite a bit of juice. I'm not saying that's too expensive. I'm saying that's a bit of juice, but
You stop kicking the table because you're...
I'm sorry. I'm just moving my leg, and it's a big table. Anyway.
I have a ladder.
No, I just drink tea.
Yeah.
Gallons of it.
Yeah.
I don't have to think how many cups in a day.
Yeah. Once I tried to keep count and charge you, but then I realised you don't have that much money, so. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I keep trying to do this thing in the corner shop where if I've got like nothing left, pretty much of a water bottle, I'll go home and try and drink it all on the way. And it's like,
You live less than 5 minute
yeah,
walk.
but I try to down it and I end up getting to the door and I'm like breathing heavy because if you ever try to down tap water, it really doesn't agree with you.
Can't say I've tried.
Maybe it's just me, but yeah, I end up
Well,
like,
I should imagine downing anything is not particularly healthy.
yeah, I guess as well as probably.
Remember at school,
bit
I
too
had
much.
a giant water bottle which holds 2 litres in it, and I
Yeah.
drank half of that water bottle in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
And then right
probably
off,
get
Yeah, you-
H2O poisoning if you did that.
I got the big, it was on, I can't drink tap water either. Or, but, no, because I always think that there's, yeah, anyway, because people do drink tap water.
Yeah, let's not terrify people.
But,
Yeah, right.
what's I going to say?
You don't drink tap, but any of them have moved on from that. Can't remember.
We were just talking about something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could buy a filter because you can buy them, can't you? That you run the tap water in, and it just goes through a filter.
yeah.
Could do that. It'd probably be cheaper.
Yeah. I did drink lemonade for a while, but then the shop started running out of lemonade, so I just, stopped doing that. But it's alright.
Yeah, you always get the zero stuff. It's not like
I get
it's
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah, sometimes I get original can, but
Carl doesn't like zero stuff.
I don't like the official Zero Coke. It tastes disgusting.
amazing.
It's like if you got water, like if you got regular Coke and then just put like half a bottle of regular Coke and the rest water. It's just a disgusting look. Because you can just taste the sweet. Anyway, sorry, I'm ranting about
No,
it.
it's okay.
I
I'm
just
just
absolutely
keeping
hate
an eye
zero
on it.
Coke. Either drink Coke or don't. Don't have this zero thing.
Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max is good.
Maximum taste, no sugar.
Pepsi Max, they've got that bit down. They've got the diet bit. Not the diet, the zero sugar thing.
Our tap water here tastes the same as sterilising fluid.
Yeah.
So bottled water all the way.
Yeah.
Don't forget that Pepsi Max has maximum taste and no sugar.
Yeah. Are there many people that drink tap water? Nah. Am I on my own?
Maybe.
Pencil doesn't.
Oh, that helps.
Judy doesn't. It's just my personal preference. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But I think, like living in Blackpool and that.
Yeah. Well, if that was salt water as well, that didn't help.
It's just.
They didn't go for the effort of purifying water there. They just kind of had salt water pumped into the taps and showers.
Go
and-
to the sea.
yeah.
I really by the sea here, so they could do it.
Yeah.
I just don't. I prefer bottled. Reese likes tap water. How are you all anyway? Fill me in.
Drinking any tap water, guys?
I like tap water.
Sharon sent me some pictures of her flask and sachet.
Flask.
Yeah, she keeps it all in a insulated flask.
A what flask?
Insulated.
Thanks.
Yes?
Yes.
You always pick on me when I say big words.
It's not when you say big
Adhesive.
words, it's when you say words wrong. Hyena.
Adhesive.
Yeah. Adhesive, hyena.
You're mean. I wonder where you're getting that from. Anyway.
It's a mystery. Can I move the chat so I can see it?
You can sit here with me.
I'll just get it up on my phone.
Wow, you don't want to come across the table and sit with me.
Considering it hurts every step, yeah, I'd rather say so. I'll leave out the details for our audience, but I've managed to hurt my foot, and now whenever I step on it, it really hurts. So it'll go away soon,
Yeah,
but
to your audience.
I will. Please don't worry, everyone. I'll be okay.
You've got a blister on your foot, like, do you want to get over it?
A blister that exploded halfway down when I was going home.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, I was trying to
Graphic.
leave out the details as well, but you decided to share it with everyone. Again, some people probably thought my foot got run over while I was walking home or something. Yeah. What's the stream called?
Stream. It's on Twitch.
I am watching on Twitch.
The live.
It's a stream.
Okay.
It's not live.
Never mind. Got it. I need a charger though. My phone's about to die.
You can borrow mine, but depending on how long we stay tonight, I'll need it.
No, it's fine.
Because I normally come on with the intention of being here till about 9:30, 10 maybe, but we're here at midnight usually.
Game time. It's time to talk about the game.
Not yet. Don't paint gamer's not here yet.
Fine. When I'm playing a game, we get to talk about
I haven't
Right,
checked
we'll
in with
play
Jen
a game.
today. We normally chat every day now. She's naughty, I'll tell her off when she gets here. 'Cause she will turn up, I think. Trying to get subscribers.
I've already got one. Catching up on.
Pretty sure that one's me.
No, pencil. Don't have to leave. You could stay. Hello.
Carl's in charge of the comments now.
Am I?
That's going to be
I'm just
interesting.
looking at them, so I can.
Well, I can dome paint and get some of this.
Make me admin and I can kick people who are.
Right, this painting, you probably all know by now. You probably all know by now, but it is 80 by 110 in square. And I've done quite a bit of it. But I still have a lot more to go. And I said to my mum, I was hoping to get it done before I go on holiday. And then she said, can't you take it with you and finish it there?
You haven't got a holiday.
How about
till,
no?
do we?
It's double-sided adhesive, so I'm not going to take it with me.
Okay.
Probably would fit on the boot of my car, but no.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
Okay. More people have joined. Haven't said anything. That might have been me though, actually.
What?
More people have joined than was professed.
Okay. Say hi. Yep, 8 people.
Yeah.
FG normal. Stop saying hi. That's all he's doing, is going hi, 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 hi. Hello everyone, hi.
Yeah. Can you kick him?
Oh yeah, I can.
Can't do that. I'm always the first person to respond to everybody.
He'll stop saying hi.
No, I said hi again.
I've just blocked Reese and now I can't see his messages, so I'm a bit happy.
Oh.
I don't
Yay!
think game out.
Mom!
Game time.
Oh, everyone's been waiting for you, Jen.
Yay!
Woo! Yay! Jen's here. My kids have been beside themselves. I did say, like, literally 5 minutes ago, when Jen gets here, I've got to tell her off. But yeah, welcome, Jen. What? An entrance.
You've got a massive entrance.
She's like, okay.
Yeah. Just turned up, but you know, thanks for being so happy to see me.
How are you, Jen? I did say I haven't checked in on you today. Still working this painting.
Well, you won't give me
Can't you take it with you? No,
I can be here till the
one
end.
cannot.
I can be here till tomorrow now, because I don't have work tomorrow.
I haven't even started packing my clothes or Reese's clothes or anything, but I have packed my diamond paintings.
Oh, don't do that diamond paint game where you're doing what Mum does when she doesn't want to play. Oh,
I'm really tired.
Maybe we'll play tomorrow, and then 3 months will pass, and she'll go, "Oh, do you want to play Red Dead?" And I'll go, "Oh, cool."
You nearly died of a heart attack that day.
I was so happy.
And she went,
Pencil.
oh wait, I'm really tired.
Pencil. We typically finish from either midnight to 2 o'clock in the morning, so.
No, I think she means on holiday.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Because Pencil will leave, because obviously she's got things to do, and then watches the replay.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Alright, so when are we going, Mum?
Here we go, Mum.
Carl's been asking me all week. I won't
All
tell
month,
him.
to be honest.
He reckons he's planning a party. What, all by yourself, going...
Yeah. I'll have to put headphones on. It's just...
Oh, you sure you don't need some help?
I caught him sat in the chair playing... What was you playing yesterday? Oh no, he said, I want to play Fallout while you're away.
Fallout New Vegas. Just in case they think I want to play Fallout 3, 4 New Vegas.
Oh,
'cause
sorry, is that like a big...
Fallout New Vegas is best Fallout.
Okay. But you said, oh, I'm going to play that while you're away.
Maybe one
Because
or
I'm not
two,
into
I'll
that
play.
at all.
Yeah.
I don't understand why robbing dead people is a thing. But,
I don't even know what you're on about.
Fallout is that one...
Oh yeah, it's the apocalypse. You kind of need stuff.
Yeah, and then you're just robbing everyone. That was the opening scene.
That was
You
Fallout.
took the mask off someone
That was
and put it on your head.
that was Fallout 76.
And I was like, that's disgusting. How long have they been there? Being a true crime person that I am.
Okay.
How long have they been there? And you have all their skin cells that you're breathing in.
Okay.
It's just disgusting.
That was Fallout 76.
That was not the best one.
No, that was the biggest flop in Bethesda's history. Does Carl like
Ramstein, the band.
um
Never heard of them. He's looking at me, he's like, help me out, Mum.
what songs do they do? Because I might know the songs, but I'm not very good at band names and stuff.
Dun 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 dun. It's fuzzy, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't think that's.
Yeah, that's again, if I said fuzzy, you'd be like,
Yeah.
mm-mm-mm. I didn't pack my case until the day before I went. Had diamond paintings packed the week before. I've got to check out your videos, see what you've done with your paint gems.
Mm.
Sorry, Carl, it's diamond painting.
Yeah. Do you want to tell Diamond Paint, Miss Gamer? Do you want to tell her what game we got?
Outlast.
Yes.
Yay! Got it right. And we got it because of Gamer.
I like Fallout.
Yeah, Gamer was talking about it.
You got it because of Gamer.
It was.
£3.
Can I finish
I don't-
my?
I don't know whether to get it or not. Mum,
'Cause
shall
I
I
didn't
get
know.
it? Mum, I don't know whether to get it or not. I went, it's £3.
The
If you never
reason-
play it, you're not going to miss £3.
The reason I couldn't decide to play it because I would not play Outlast by myself because I like sleeping and I think I'd have issues after that.
Play with the lights off and headphones on.
Yeah, but definitely. Well, I'll need the headphones off. Stick them on you and just play it, but we'll have to keep. Yeah, we should do that. We're gonna need to stick headphones on you and have you close enough to the TV to the thing. But I wanted to ask Miss Gamer, out of the bear in mind I don't want to get into any spoilers with Mum, which was your
Bobby.
favourite bad guy, I guess, in the Outlast game? It could be in Whistleblower or
They're
Wow.
a German rock band.
oh yeah, that's Rammstein.
I watched something on Netflix. And it's called I Just Killed My Dad.
Okay,
And it was this guy who killed his dad.
really?
He was 18 years old,
Okay.
right? And I thought maybe he was like a little psychopath. He had no emotion. He was just very distanced. Do you know what I mean? And I'm watching it, and I don't really want to ruin it, but it's
Okay,
like
right.
a little mini series. I think there's like 5 or 6 episodes in this thing, and
Right.
what that lad went through, I said to you, I'd have done the same.
Yeah.
I didn't. My abuse was a lot worse, but I say a lot worse, different, very very different. But
Mm.
yeah, I didn't kill him, and I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Really
okay.
sad.
Yeah, I don't remember Whistleblower that much. Diamond Paint Gamer, Miss Gamer. But I do remember that. It was pretty creepy. Could you just cover your eyes for a second, then?
No.
Oh yeah, that I was just about to say. Don't look. I'm gonna show Don't Paint Gamer who my favourite bad guy is. But I'm not gonna say it because you'll see it.
Well, how long do you want me to sit here with my eyes shut?
Alright, cover them, and then I'll show her, and then I'll say, don't. You can look now, and you can look now because it'll be like 3 seconds.
It will stay on the comments.
Yeah, but it's not gonna say. You don't know who the groom is, do you?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Oh, well, good. Cover your eyes because what I'm
I will
about to
just
do.
diamond paint. I'm not going
Okay.
to sit here blindfolded,
Can you see my hand?
looking at it. Yes. Okay, I'm just going to.
Okay, so yeah, for Outlast, I don't remember Whistleblower that much, but I remember the main game because I remember that bit, and that's the bit I'm looking forward to Mum seeing, because it's that specific bit that made me go, oh, yeah, because I watched that when I was 15, 16, and it's still in my mind as like one of the most horrible things I've ever sat through. So yeah, that's what I look forward to. Cause, yeah,
You're going to play it on Halloween.
yeah, I might probably play it on Halloween. Probably next time we can get you to sit down and play a game with us. So
It's good, Sharon. It is good. Eye opening.
what's that?
I just killed my dad.
Oh right, okay. So we're talking about Outlast. And
I won't spoil it.
yeah, I'm trying not to spoil my thing as well. But yeah, that's the bit I'm looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to playing it. Reese is thinking about doing it, aren't you, Reese? So.
It's not as clear cut as I just killed my dad. Because he phones the police and admits it. And then
Yeah.
he said I was really shocked because they put me in handcuffs and took me to the station.
Yeah, I
And
heard
I'm
that
like,
bit.
well, you just killed someone.
Mm.
You know?
I thought the police were going to let me go after a couple of days.
Yeah.
Like, you killed someone.
Yeah. It was, there's a whole lot more to that story that, yeah, you just have to watch. I'm not going to ruin it because it is new out as well, so.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Outlast. With you, Mum?
I'm really tired, Carl.
Yeah. Yeah. Me and Gamer are on the same page. The same bit. We're looking forward to you. I was thinking about, recording your reaction to it, so we could put on YouTube or something, but
Thanks.
That's saying that
Okay.
we have a good reaction.
yeah. It's funny because I don't remember a lot of the games. It was ages ago, but I remember that bit.
Uninstalled.
We went through the
Very
same
well.
with Pikmin. You've been playing Pikmin. He said to Reese, oh, are you taking your Switch on holiday? And he was like, well, yeah. He went, oh, I want to play Pikmin.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll leave Pigman behind then.
Yeah. I don't get those old movies. They're too old now, I think, for me, personally.
But he
in
was
my
asking
experience.
me about them the other day.
Hey, Reese, could you pass me my drink? Not my headphones, my
Please.
drink.
I was already
Please.
walking over with them. Where's your drink?
He was asking me about the old,
Yes.
like Freddy Krueger, Halloween.
Oh, you're a cat.
What's the other one?
Jason Voorhees.
I'm not a big. I'm glad. I mean, Gamer, she loves her horror stuff,
Yeah.
but she's not a fan of Halloween.
Oh, yeah. It's fun when you're a kid.
You know, when the door knockers and that come, Cole's the one to close the curtains, pretend we're not home.
Oh,
And
no,
I'm like, for God's sake.
I do
they're
something
like,
that you get really annoyed at. What I do
they're
is-
like 7-year-olds asking for a bit of candy. Do you know what I mean?
I don't do that one. What I do is I close the curtains, close our gate, and put a brick in front of it so they can't push it open without a bit of effort. That gets the message across.
That's mean. Especially when you and Reese go down there and come home with carrier bags of stuff.
Yeah. Well, because of COVID, like a couple of years ago, we most people just left it out. So, grab a couple pieces kind of thing, and we just kind of. which, you know, morally is horrible, but for
You
personal
don't get it.
benefit.
Jen always watches the original Halloween movie at Halloween.
Yeah.
People have their traditions, don't they?
Mm.
What they watch.
Yeah.
Jen's last comment.
Yeah.
I just can't do.
I
Jen said on her video that she like turns all the lights off and goes sits in the kitchen or
Yeah.
back room. So no, but ours is open planned, so we
yeah.
have to shut the curtains.
Well, I always stick because I've got like a weird skull mask. I don't remember when I got it, but I always just stick it on Reese and throw Mum's coat on him.
Yeah,
So,
my long black coat. I think
Yeah.
I might have been now.
so we just head out and yeah, Reese gets us a bunch of sweets.
He's
Can't-
13 now, so he's kind of outgrowing it.
No, you can do it.
No.
He's still got the young, you know, child look, and his voice hasn't gone all woo 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 trick or treat. See, he still did it.
Oh, Friday the 13th. That was the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Which one's that? That's the Jason Voorhees one. Yeah. Let's get really brutal. I've watched like most of them.
Jason Voorhees.
I'm going to do a weapon chat on all of
Did you
the
see?
history of Halloween.
Did you see Jason Goes to Space?
No.
It was like the 10th Friday the 13th
Oh.
film. He goes to space and he gets a lady's head, puts it in the cold stuff. Forgotten what it's called.
I remember when
Liquid nitrogen.
my mum went. My mum used to love horror films, but she can't do them now. And she went to the
Oh.
cinema to see The Exorcist, and she said that in that time
Mm.
it was that scary that people were actually committing suicide.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know.
Bye, pencil.
It's going already.
Yeah, just to go.
We've got another 4 hours of this.
She'll watch it on replay. She always does.
Okay, that's good. Yeah,
Oh, bye, Gamer.
Game's not going, is she?
Myers.
She's saying
Mike
bye.
Myers.
Oh.
Yeah, Michael Myers is Halloween.
Yeah.
He doesn't walk, he stands when you look at
All
him.
orange.
He's not all orange.
Oh.
It's a pumpkin. His whole thing is Halloween.
Doing DP of Halloween, Mike, whatever his name is, as it's all orange.
Maybe because pumpkins, I don't know. Because he wears the white mask and the jumpsuit, so I don't think it is.
Jen knows all that.
Yeah. Is it the
Oh,
pumpkin
yay.
that looks like him? Because I remember that. It's like a pumpkin that looks like him holding a
Fell
knife.
asleep during The Exorcist.
Mhm.
It is. I watched it like in adulthood. It wasn't wasn't much.
Oh, what's
But
the...
that's because everything in our day is all like
Oh, the
Generated.
plaster's still there.
computer
What?
stuff.
The plaster's still there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway,
No.
into the pictures, watch The Exorcist. Oh, yeah, right, will we?
I just made myself too simple.
I can't remember the last time I went to the cinema. I'll be to. Oh, what did we see at the cinema, Reese? That guy lived in the computer game or something.
Free guy.
Free guy.
Is that the one
That.
with Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, I like Ryan
There's a
Reynolds.
bunch of
It's funny.
YouTubers.
He's one of the most
I can't remember it, to be honest.
There's a bunch of YouTubers.
you know, there's those celebrities that it's like it's the joke to go, I'm not gay, but and then go Ryan Reynolds. That's actually like a thing. I think it's Ryan Reynolds.
He's married to Blake Lively and has kids with her.
Right, okay, but people are saying that, you know, Ryan Reynolds is so attractive. I personally am not.
Oh,
homosexual,
okay, I see what you mean.
But I can personally say.
Yeah, he's kind of cute. I can see him.
Then you got Keanu Reeves. No. Yeah. funny when people talk about celebrity crushes. I can't think of any except Keanu Reeves, Ryan Reynolds, and one more. Johnny Depp. There's more. I'd just like to hang out with them.
You listed all guys.
Exactly. That's
Are
my
you telling
point.
me something?
When someone says, "What's your celebrity crush?" I can only think of them three. I can't think of any like female celebrities that don't make me want to punch them in the face.
Okay. You're not good with celebrities anyway.
Yeah, that's also part of it. The fact that I don't know most of them. Everyone's talking about Halloween movies now. We're not even in August.
The Entity. Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Have you seen The Thing?
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, I watched that when I was quite young.
Okay.
That's I don't know how to describe it.
Alright then.
If I watched it with Carl, he would just take the mickey out of it all the way through, I think. But
I'm not that bad. Never mind.
Pencil's back.
Can't think of anyone I would kick my husband out of bed for. You're not thinking hard enough.
I'm not thinking. Oh, yeah. I know. I'm very spiritual. I believe in all spirits, not ghosts, but I believe in spirits and psychics and all that. I believe in all of that. And the Entity was not good.
I'm trying to think of a horror movie that actually scared me. I don't watch a lot of horror
They
movies.
tried to trap it in that house, from what I remember. Oh, I don't like it. Don't like it.
I guess there's The Exorcist, when it was flying at the camera.
I might
remember
see if I
that?
can find that for Halloween. You could have to watch that.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's The Exorcist. I watched that, and that's a bit like.
I don't ever touch Ouija boards.
Yeah. There's the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, there was that, wasn't there?
That was like one of the most profitable things because it was just the production was just a guy with a camera running around the forest, so made quite a bit of money.
That was everywhere.
Just thinking of horror movies, not ones particularly good, bad, whatever.
Favourite foods? We did this last time.
I'm alright with half people.
Favourite food? I'm not seeing that message. Is it from Reese?
Yes.
It's because I blocked him.
Why did you have to say
Why
something?
did you do
If people
that?
actually started
Because he
saying
kept
their
saying
favourite
hi, and I
food,
thought if I
you'd be
block him,
so
he'll go
confused, like,
away, but it's only worked for him.
Why are people
What's
saying
the
food?
scariest film you've ever seen?
Not sure. Not sure if I watch scary movies.
You didn't like Game of Thrones? You found that scary?
Wasn't that a long time ago?
Well, I'm asking.
The ending's pretty terrifying for anyone
The
who likes
ending
good
was a
stories.
complete and utter letdown.
If you like good stories, then you will be like this watching that.
Yeah, you used to get scared of Game of Thrones, didn't you? Because of the dragons and stuff. Or whatever it was. He was too young to understand the actual storyline.
Yeah.
No. With Jon Snow and
Carl.
Mother of Dragons.
Yeah.
Carl.
Yeah.
Look.
He just came down
Okay.
once. No, I don't like it, don't like it. Oh, that reminds me. when you was young.
Is this
And I
going to be the
didn't-
one with the dog?
I didn't put the Curious George DVD back in the DVD player, and you pressed play. You're really young. You were really, really young. Okay. And then what's his name?
Davy Jones.
Davy
Pirates of the
Jones
Caribbean.
came on the screen with the octopus face, and he came
It
running.
was frightening.
Came and got me. I went, Mum, Mum, there's a scary man on the telly.
can
There's a
understand how that
scary
would be
man on the
scary.
telly. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
You can understand how that would be scary to a child.
Oh, that's funny.
Everyone's talking about
House
Game
of
Thrones.
Dragons. No.
Is that the
I tried to watch The Witcher. I couldn't get into that.
Yeah.
But then I did on the game, so I might get back into it.
You'll probably be too busy going, well, that's not very accurate, that's not true.
Yeah.
What happens Monday, Pencil?
The Hound
Yeah.
in Game of Thrones, the best character.
Yeah.
You like Charles Dance.
Well, yeah, Tywin is the best in that. Because he's in The Witcher, he's a voice actor in The Witcher.
You love him in
Charles Dance.
anything that he talks in.
He always plays a grumpy guy who's happily murdered his own child, the smile on his face. I feel like that's in like the job roles, the interviews and stuff. Alright Charles, we're going to have you play the happy loving family man. I don't want that role. Okay, how about the guy who wants to kill everyone that isn't on his side, including his own family? I'll take the job. Yeah, he's very... I like it. He's a great character. He's a great... thing.
You know, I can see
I wish we saw more
all
of him,
the
but
comments,
yeah.
Reese.
I can't. But I've got no context. Why is Lloyd saying anything
That's
about
Pirates of the Caribbean, isn't it? Davy Jones.
Yes.
My man Johnny in.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying now. But fair enough. Oh yeah, Charles Dance.
Still
is great.
warm. Charles Dance, you love Charles Dance.
Yeah, that's another one.
He went, oh, see if you know who Siri's dad is in the game. And then he started speaking. I knew straight away because he's got that voice, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
Well, I was playing by myself, like, you know, through the tutorial stuff.
You kept going, oh, let's go and see Siri's dad. I can't remember his name in the game.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But, oh, let's go see Siri's dad because you just wanted to hear him talk.
Yeah. Yeah, and in the ending you got, spoilers for everyone, the ending you got, wait no, the ending Reese got, he ended up getting
It is
killed.
old, so it's not really a spoiler, I don't think.
What?
Game of Thrones.
Well, I was about to say Witcher stuff.
Oh,
so
Witcher.
That's also like 7 years old now, so. It doesn't really matter, the point is that, you know, Mum helped him conquer the continent, so. Good job, Mum.
I never want to see you again.
Yeah.
And there's various endings, isn't there?
Yeah, it depends on the choices you make.
I convinced you that she died.
Yeah.
That was funny.
You also let a tree demon run around killing people.
That saved 6 kids.
Yeah.
Just 6. Demolished a whole village, but
Pencil.
And your wife killed.
Yeah. Don't Paint Gamer just said it, but I remember it was Ed Sheeran talking about the
no,
famous
Reese
thing.
put who's your favourite singer? Oh no, Pencil put what famous singer featured in Game of Thrones.
Mm.
Then Reese put
No,
what's our
just
favourite game Walking Dead 2. They're trying to have 3 conversations all at once.
Yeah, maybe if you stop spamming the chat, we could have conversations one at a time. But
Yeah, but it was Ed Sheeran. Jen is correct. You know, he never let that go, so that's his claim to fame,
Final
as
Fantasy.
well as singing songs.
There's a Final Fantasy 14. That doesn't surprise me. There's tons of those, but
14 of them.
yeah,
What
there's
about
probably more.
Splatoon 2? I know Splatoon 2. Splatoon 3 is apparently coming out. Yeah,
Yeah, Mum told us about it.
I saw it.
I told you.
Yeah, you told us about Splatoon 3.
I saw it coming
How
out.
would I know that?
Oh no, you
Must
just
have-
told me.
I literally watched the introduction to it. I saw it coming
Oh
out.
no, it came up on his, because all his Nintendo emails go to my account, that's how
Oh,
I know.
Okay.
So for a joke I went, oh, Splatoon 3's coming out, trying to be all like down with the kids, and they were like, yeah, whatever, Mum.
Alright, yeah, well, I played Splatoon 3
Pick a
and
more
it was really good.
interesting game. There's another bot from there.
What are you working on, Sharon? Hi, Liz.
Liz?
Favourite game... Oh, favourite game changes.
Yeah.
I'm
You still,
thinking, haven't heard of
Yeah.
that. Which means, depending on day of the week and stuff.
yeah. My
What
favourite.
about the cat? You love that cat.
Yeah.
Right.
Stray.
Yeah, it's good today.
Thank you. I can remember.
You're welcome.
I think my favourite game is still Spec Ops. I like it's just
That was
a
awesome.
nice contained bit of existential terror.
Oh, you're doing Starlight, Angel of Starlight. Yeah. She looks awesome.
Carl doesn't know what game my favourite is.
So Walking Dead.
Well,
Don't know, the comments have gone up to.
Carl, you're wrong. Because I can have the right answer.
Sure, why not?
Walking Dead 2.
Oh, okay. It's getting late, Reece.
Why too?
It's not giving away. It's only 9.
Why two?
Jay. Countdown. Why number 2? Okay, that was interesting. Thanks for sharing.
I'll tell you why Spec Ops is my favourite game. I like it covers everything, it's not too long, it doesn't drag out, it's a nice contained story that kind of really grips you and then lets you go with the information of the game and everything. And it doesn't drag out in DLCs or, oh, do you want to play Spec Ops 2? You know, if they made a Spec Ops 2, I don't think it would have the same impact because you know what you're in for now.
Yeah. And would it live up to that?
Yeah, especially now when it's a bit more to talk about that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. War
But
crime
it was-
here. Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I think it's one of my favourites. Possibly my favourite. I'm trying to think of other games that really got to me like that did. I think Red Dead, when I first played it, that was quite impactful. Mass Effect, Dragon Age. But I wouldn't say those are my favourites compared to things like Spec Ops. I think Mass Effect would be quite up there. 1, 2 and 3, not Andromeda.
Is it your sunflower that PR package one? Or random one? Oh, I did say I was going to tell Jen off.
Okay.
Because I told Carl before we went live, I said, oh, remind me to tell Jen off, and you said why? And I said, because we were chatting last night, I think it was quite late, but we were chatting, and she said some stuff that she'd ordered. I won't ruin it, because obviously it's her
You're
her
already
stuff
running it by talking about it.
and her channel that she'll do, but I ordered some stuff and I went, oh, I need some of those. because this is my current one. The front cover's come off, so
It wasn't Snake.
yeah. So I said to you, I was chatting with Jen last night, and then I went off and bought some stuff. You went, oh, like.
Yeah.
He didn't even go, oh, what stuff was it? A new kettle, Mum. It was, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you-
There's another cupboard that's going to get filled.
So yeah, that's because of Jen, because of a chat I had with Jen, and then I couldn't find it, so she sent me the link to help me find it.
Yeah, thanks, Jen.
And
It's
then
called enabling, by the way.
I bought, yeah, no, I said thank you, Miss Enabler.
Yeah.
And then I bought 16 of them, because you know.
Why buy one?
Yeah.
Next I'm going to go, why did you get 16? Well, they didn't let me get 17.
No, I got all of them.
Exactly, there you go.
Can't buy just one pack of things.
I only got 4.
I was trying to talk in code, because obviously it's for you, and
It's called moderation. It's what, I don't think you know.
no, she. I can't answer that without
Okay then, don't.
Four-
Moving on.
4 of the
Look, I think
things
it's
you gave me the link for. You bought 4. It's hard talking in code. Because I'm not very good at it.
Miss Gamus's individual ones.
Oh, interesting. I bought 2 packs of 8.
Miss
I didn't
Gamer.
realise they had individual ones.
Miss Gamer, there's another question I had that's just hit me. I could ask everyone actually. Has anyone played any BioWare games?
Oh, rubbish. Oh, it's Bioshock, I'm thinking.
Yeah. BioWare is the game creators of that come to mind. Mass Effect, Dragon Age, and
Dragon Age was alright. Is that the one where you went in and shot all this stuff and he's like, stop me!
dunno.
You couldn't find the gun.
Or stop Dragon Age because there aren't guns in Dragon Age.
No, there was a statue of a Dragon Age in a different game.
That was Mass Effect. There's
Okay.
a
That's the one I'm thinking of.
yeah. Okay, I remember what you're talking about now. That's Mass Effect 2.
Okay. Do they all blend into one? Unless I really enjoy it, then I can go, oh, The Witcher, The Walking
Yeah, that's the
Dead,
one with cowboys in it. And
Red Dead.
and it's when everyone's got computers in their brains, right? Keanu Reeves was there. What did you say, Reese?
Don't tell him.
I have to do the Christmas Express first as
It's
my
on-
grandson's Christmas present. Oh.
No,
You can
it's
join
fine.
in with Up to Snow Good, which is November, December and January. Why are you laughing?
I'm not.
Every time I say Up to Snow Good, you get that silly grin on your face and you try not to laugh out
I
loud.
don't know what you're talking about.
Up to Snow Good. Still.
Is it not scary enough then, Miss Game?
Yes, Reese, you can join Up to Snow Good. Yes, Sharon, you have my attention. What can you not forget?
Look, Rich is going to put ...
No one likes that game, Reese.
What game?
Mass Effect.
I wish I could unblock him now.
Mass Effect. Stop it, Reese. Just join in with the conversations we're having.
I want chatting at everyone.
Oh, that's the first time I've heard of that. But you could have messaged me. I would have sent some more out for you.
Yeah, Miss Gamer, do you have like a type of games that you play? Obviously
Horror.
Obviously horror.
There you go.
but-
She doesn't even need to answer it. Done it for
Okay.
her.
What other horror games do you play then? Do you want to answer that one for her? 'Cause I know there's Outlast, but I can't think of many horror games that. You've got Alien Isolation, she said that one.
Don't know.
Okay, well thank you. Maybe Sharon can answer the question I asked her rather than you doing that.
Oh. Julie says that she saw a tip today that it might help. I put mine into a square of dryer sheet and rub them together. Might give that a go.
Well, I played Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, Last of Us, that's good. Oh,
Amnesia.
Yeah, that's like the
I was
Amnesia.
playing Amnesia and Binding of
amnesia.
Isaac.
You know when you don't remember,
Amnesia.
when you don't remember things, amnesia.
Amnesia. Amnesia.
There you go.
I was playing
Amnesia.
Amnesia and Binding
Yeah.
of Isaac.
Resident Evil. I used to play that with a very old boyfriend. It was before my kids were born.
We had Resident Evil.
Yeah, amnesia. Amnesia, that's like the granddad of every horror game ever, apparently. Because it gets your.
I want to see your stash too.
Okay.
It's a comment that's just come up on YouTube. I don't know if that's.
Right, okay. Evil Within, I remember trying to play that with Mum, but you know, she's like,
Yeah.
Started
Have
online.
I got mine handy?
parents have got to align for Mum to want to play a game, especially if it's horror.
No, I've moved it.
So, yeah. Don't Paint Gamer says she likes to use her weed grinder too.
Yeah. I don't have it handy.
No. Oh, it's upstairs full of weed.
No, it isn't. I was absolutely dumbfounded when he told me it was a weed grinder. I was late to the party, everyone already knew.
It's because I found it in the shop.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I was
these are
like,
all like,
what?
So I've just opened up Hackinator and it says top 5 monkeys. Does Goku count?
Goku's not a monkey.
He's always called a monkey.
Oh, let's go fishing.
And then pretend great apes. I'm going with Goku.
anyway. Yeah.
They sell them in the pound shop. That's where I got the green one from. Because I was proving a point that they are actually weed grinders because it's got a cannabis leaf on it.
Yeah.
I was just late to the party.
Hello, Mandy. Speaking of late to the party,
Hi, Mandy.
have a herb grinder which is similar. Yeah, that's the code for it, I think. Herb grinder. Put it in quotation marks.
I was shocked. I was like, no, it's not coal, it's for drills. I wonder who. It must have been someone who was quite high and thought I'm going to try and separate my drills using my weed grinder. And then the tip went viral. Look at my iPad. It's an old one that has the button on it. I'm actually watching a court case right now, like in court. You've been listening to bits of it, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah, that's what it sounds like when you say herb grinder. Yes. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by that. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I'm quite shocked.
Hi, Mandy. Everyone's
Um,
saying hi, Mandy, so.
I have been in court today in America and it is a a staged suicide murder. Emily Noble was found by a tree, and the state think that the husband killed her, but I don't know. I don't like him.
Is this a recent thing?
It's going on now
Oh,
in
okay.
real time. It's live now, but obviously I've put it to watch later. Yeah, I don't know where I stand on that one right now, but I don't like him. And then I was sitting here and the police officer had his body cam and he was walking around and he went, who made the bed? And I paused it and went, uh-oh, because he reckons that they were in our bed, is exactly what he said. And she got up in the morning and went off somewhere, and then he woke up at 10:30 and found that she had been missing. Hi, Snuggies.
No.
I'm not watching it I'm watching it on Law and Crime. I prefer that channel over Court TV, because I find Court TV keep breaking it down into 8-minute videos.
Yeah.
And I like to watch the whole thing.
I think I watch Court TV just for the, people
Updates.
watching people freak out in courtrooms.
Is that what that?
Is that Court TV?
Yeah.
Might be
Yeah.
a different one, but I remember there was one that this woman who was in custody court decided to take a swing at the judge. It was like she walked up to give the judge something and then swung her and then got knocked down by 3 people. And she was like, yeah. She kind of leant over the little judge bit and went, "I'm gonna serve you with an extra 5 months for an attempted assault on a jury judge."
Wow.
So yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, but I'm very into my true crime.
I like watching people have mental breakdowns in court when they deserve it. Obviously, I'm not a fan of.
I don't like him. He looks smarmy. So I haven't decided yet if he did or didn't, because obviously I'm only on the first day, and we've heard from the sister and now the police officer who had the body cam. That's where I'm at. So not enough information yet. I know you're not. Well, you're into true crime because you keep saying to me, "Oh, have you heard of the Alaskan Avenger? Have you heard of Albert Fish?"
Well, those are the ones that got my attention.
Yeah, but you're going to do a true crime story time with me, aren't you?
Yep. And I'm not being held hostage. I won't be tapping a Morse code, help, send police or whatever. Huh? Definitely. Anyway,
It is a Buddha. 80 by 110 in square. And this part here is the reflection of the stuff up there, if that makes sense. Not that you can see me pointing.
Oh, are you gonna do the?
Speaking of triggers, they're talking about Emily. She suffered a lot of loss in her lifetime. Her husband committed suicide, quite graphically, and
At least you worded it with such care. Why don't the judges do that? Oh, your husband, he
yeah. The judge doesn't. It's the lady defending the husband who they suspect killed her is really aggressive. Even you went, "Wow, why is she shouting at everyone?"
It feels like she should be pointing down at them the whole time. You know what you did was wrong.
Yes, please.
Sorry, I haven't got the comment open.
Wow. I like geishas.
What's a geisha?
Geisha. Geisha. I think that's how you say it. Not very good with words, apparently.
Hyena,
You know
adhesive, amnesia.
I think it's. Yeah. That's what I'm watching on YouTube.
Mm. Yeah, there's
It's very odd.
ooh, there's actually, yeah, wait.
There's obviously evidence to
Yes.
point to him.
Yeah, that's how cool
So,
cases happen.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, we'll see.
I
You'll
need
have
a
to
cup
let
of
me
tea, Reese. Is what I need.
know. Yeah, and I'm too
Seeing
busy.
you've offered.
So has anyone, I've got a question for everyone in the chat and everything. Have you heard of the case? I don't know where it happened, I don't know most of the information. This is why I don't have my own true crime gut. I don't know when it happened, I don't know where it happened, I don't know the name of the victims. All I know is that this person did this. Roll credits, now that kind of thing. You don't have credits, but there was an elephant that crushed a woman to death somewhere, and then after she died, her family arranged a funeral, and then during the funeral, the elephant came back and then crushed her body again during the funeral.
Really?
Has anyone heard of this? I tried telling you about it the other day, but you were...
I was listening, but
You're
I
doing that
thought
thing
how
where-
odd.
You're doing that thing where you nod and think about being in Hawaii. You glaze over look on your face. Just imagine yourself out.
Oh, a glass of wine. I'll be having some next week.
I will be having bottles.
Of wine.
Yeah, because I went so well last time. I had more than one bottle.
When my friend was here,
Woo!
my friend came and stayed over. And we were drinking a lot of wine. Cole, can you repeat that?
Okay, sorry, I might not have been clear. I'm not reading it, I'm going off of memory, so it's
Yeah.
a bit...
Okay, so
Everywhere.
slowly and clearly.
So, a woman, I'm not sure where, but she was crushed to death by an elephant.
Right.
And then her family arranged a funeral, and then during the funeral, the elephant came back and trampled her body again.
My question is, elephants have really good memories.
Yeah.
So did said woman do something to said elephant to make the elephant crush her and then come back? Although how would the elephant know where the funeral was?
I only know it wasn't a different elephant.
How do they know it's the same elephant?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any answers. I just saw the news article and everyone's talking about everyone's asking the question, what did this woman do to deserve being crushed not only once but after she died?
You have to check Indian unusual crimes or elephants involved in deaths of humans, says Julie.
Okay.
But I'm with Jen. How do they know it's the same elephant? And
Yeah.
how did the elephant? Did it put it in its Google Maps? Like what happened? How to?
Yeah.
Could even be Africa.
Yeah. Yeah, I've no idea. I just saw the news article of people like, what did this lady do to this elephant
Yeah,
to make
exactly.
it so
Because they
bloodthirsty?
remember everything, don't
Yeah.
they?
Just reminded me of the Carl Pilkington thing. Like people in Africa were making elephant slippers to make them more comfortable in that. And then Carl went, "Oh, it's no point in getting elephant slippers because it'll probably forget where they are." I'm like, okay, so you've misremembered how.
Elephants never forget.
Yeah, that's what he said. I think it was Ricky. He went, "It's not elephants always forget. It's elephants never forget." So he would remember where his slippers are. Yeah, that was all that stuff. I'm gonna go and look at some news articles. We've gotten to that point of the evening. Now that I'm done talking about amnesia and stuff. Sorry, Outlast.
When you talk about games.
Miss Jen, did you book your time off? I'm going to make a cup of tea.
Which means you guys are stuck with me. I can't see the chat because I'm looking for news articles. But
Don't worry, I'm definitely looking at chat.
I've got like piles of stuff. Might have gone past it. Throwing stuff in now. No, that's YouTube video. Help, I can't find the link you sent me. You called me a stupid idiot.
Me?
Yeah.
It's the 17th to the 20th. You're coming, aren't you, Carl? To the gift thing in Birmingham.
I think.
No?
Yeah, I'll be there. Definitely.
Sorry, Sharon asked any news on our move, and no. Didn't get the house I wanted. It's already gone. Then I just keep looking. And then I was talking to my mum on FaceTime yesterday for over an hour, and then she was like, stop trying to move so quickly, get what you want rather than just getting across. And she kind of had a point. So, yeah, it's hard. I was hoping to move in the summer holidays so that we could start fresh, do you know what I mean? But you've got a new job now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a new job, and Reese will be going into year 9, so it's not looking likely, is it?
Yeah, you know.
Are you really excited about this job?
Yeah. Yes. I think it's going to be a bit more intense than.
It'll be good,
But also, you
because
know.
when he's back at school, he'll be gone from 8-ish, 8:30. You'll already be at work, and I can have the morning all to myself, and then you both come home about the same time.
Yeah.
Yay! I get time to myself. Beginning to forget what that feels like because summer holidays, but
Yeah. Okay, we've got 38 dumbest criminals of all time.
okay.
I couldn't find
Can
an
I just
article that
get my
was-
tea first, though?
No. Title, Court. Police in Oising, New York. Probably saying that wrong. Oising.
I always say New York.
Ossing? Ossinging. New York people, what is Ossinging? Anyway.
17. Yeah, so 17th. I'll go up on the 17th, stay the 17th, 18th.
Oh.
Maybe come back 19th or 20th, don't know.
What are you on about?
The weekend in Birmingham.
Oh, okay.
We're having a conversation.
Okay, sorry. Let me just pop that there then.
But yeah, so I don't know what dates that is. What dates is the 17th of November? What date is that? What dates is it? It's November the 17th.
And,
I think it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if I'm correct. But I'm going to book the airport travel lodge, I think it is.
17th, did you say?
17th, yeah, of November.
That's a Saturday.
The 17th is a Saturday.
No, that's September, so I was off a bit.
I'm saying.
That's a Thursday.
Thursday. So yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I can book a holiday. We had the lady book a holiday when she was starting. We had an induction. Sorry, I'm leaving out a lot of information. Had an induction to a new job. It's a factory job, and it's basically working with linen, cloth stuff from like hotels and stuff. It's not overly exciting, but you know, I've got to give
You're
you.
excited.
Yeah. Well, I think
That's
it's
what
good.
matters.
Yeah, it could be. Anyway, basically we were doing the induction. It was basically just do's and don'ts. Please don't get yourself injured or killed or try to sue us. Those kind of things. It's fairly simple.
Health and safety, I think you mean.
Yeah. That. And this one lady turned to me and she used to do care work, and she said, "Oh, care work is a lot similar to this job." And I kind of went, "All right," and we carried on. And then thinking about it later, I was a bit like, how is a factory job similar to care work? She never really explained it because we were distracted with the rest of the work. So yeah, I'm not really sure about that one. But yeah, this same lady ended up asking for a holiday on the 5th, I think, of September
Okay.
till.
If it's pre-booked, they have to honour it.
Yeah, they said we have these slips, and basically you put the time, and then they'll put it through the system, cut out that
Well,
time.
then you have to put your slip in for the 17th to the 20th of November.
Okay, I'll do that.
Because you only have Tuesdays and Wednesdays off now.
Okay, I'll do it a bit closer to November because
Well, no, you need to do it like pronto, because then what if everyone wants to go to that event and you're the last one to do it? They'll say no.
Gee, alright, I'll do it. Anyway, so she ended up doing that, and they have like a form thing, and they'll fill it out and stuff. And then she said to me while she was showing off these little forms, she was like, "Oh, if you like cross here, point to a corner, it cancels it, so you can pick it up, cancel the holiday, and then it just won't happen." And then she turned to me and went, "We've never had anyone cancel a holiday, even if they can't make it to the place, they just have the days off."
Yeah.
But you know, if you want to work that time, there you go. But yeah, that's what.
It's a bit strange.
What, cancelling holidays?
We've never had anyone cancel.
We have.
Well, why are you telling us that?
Yeah.
Just state the facts.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, yeah, done as criminals.
Sharon's still watching, but her phone is flat, so she can't chat yet. But she'll be back.
Okay. Well,
Just take notes and then comment. And we'll be like, when did we talk about that?
yeah.
My memory is rubbish. I'm just making my tea and then.
Okay. Alright guys, I'm looking at the comments now because I've been looking at news articles. Yeah, I'll be booking a holiday for November. Be nice. I had a drink. Don't tell mum this, but I had a drink a couple of days ago, like alcoholic drink. It was just a little can of Copperberg, but I had a little drink and I was like, yeah, actually, it's refreshing. But I really rarely drink because I'm normally the responsible one, depending on who you ask. But yeah, it's quite a refreshing thing. It's nice to just have one every now and again. Because I'm working in a corner shop, so I see a lot of people buying drinks at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I think as long as you're saving it till later. But again, it's not really my place to tell them when to drink, you know.
Can I have a drink now then?
Well, you're underage, so I don't think there's any time that you should be drinking. But
Yeah,
sure.
not even in the future.
Obviously in the future. You have to be legal first. Tends to be the main point when it comes to drinking. But yeah. Anyway, sorry I got a bit sidetracked. What were we talking about? Let me just look at the chat. That's kind of important to see what people are talking about. Uh-oh. Right, everyone play it cool. Hi Mum, we haven't been talking about much. You scared the dog?
He's laid right in the doorway.
Hmm.
It's hard not to get around him.
I haven't seen any comments since, so... Shall I get the news article?
If you
Can I
like.
tell Mum what we were talking about?
Yeah, go on then.
Drinking.
Drinking?
Yeah, we were talking about drinking. Carry on. Grace, do you want to explain or do you want me to go?
You fine.
Okay, so I was talking about how it's nice to have a drink every now and again.
Yeah.
You know, like a while back.
That's the responsible one.
I was saying how I'm not usually the one, I don't usually drink like unless it's a special occasion or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I try to be the responsible one and all that. But yeah, it's quite nice to have.
Thetford. No? Good. Carry on.
What do you mean? What are we talking about?
Good.
Last time I had a drink, we played pool. And I had a cider. Remember
Yeah.
that?
I had a glass of wine.
Yeah, it cost like £6 for a glass, but yeah.
You're paying. Oh, I'm not going through it again.
But
So tight. So funny.
it's not that I'll pay for it, I'm just saying, you know.
You still begrudge that it cost you £6.
Well, I could go to, you know, shop.
Your shop and get one for 99p. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just basically saying it's nice to have a drink every now and again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rarely do so because
I don't drink.
special occasions kind of thing.
I drink on holiday, usually because I've got my friend there who doesn't drink, but I drink, and pretty sure I put them in the wrong symbols, but never mind. Yeah, I don't drink. I drink at Christmas with my mum, or on the odd weekend that we stay there, and on holiday. That's about it. Anyway,
Yeah.
what riveting crime have you got for us today?
Give me a second, I'll find the article. There we go. I was just thinking about it, and I was just thinking, like, I don't usually drink around Nanny, because, you know, you don't drink around your nan, do you? But, I remember at Christmas, I got sent, like, as a Christmas present from my other grandparents, I got sent, like, this weird ale beer thing that was, like, cinnamon flavoured. It was horrible, but I ended up drinking the whole thing, because, you know, it's Christmas. And I drank the whole thing, and then I was like, well, I drank half of it, and I said, oh, it smells like old people Christmas. And then Mum took it over to my nan, she smelled it, I was like, oh, I can't smell anything. And without thinking, this was completely without thought, I got the bottle back and I looked at it and thought, I thought it, and then I said it. Without
Yeah,
any-
that's what alcohol does, Carl.
I went, oh, you're probably used to old people Christmas. And she slowly looked up at me like, you said that, didn't you? And I just went, sorry, and then looked away. And I was like, this is why I don't drink near my nan, because I end up saying things like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, that did not go down too well.
Yeah. Neither did the alcohol, but, yeah, I don't mind getting drunk around my mum, because, you know, I can't say anything that's going to surprise her, because she already knows that I'm not very smart and do very
You
bad
are
things.
smart, don't you?
Yeah.
Look what
You are
Jen said.
smart.
I've never said anything.
Oh, Carl, you didn't.
I did, and yeah, I still think that, yeah, didn't really like that. But you know, I've drank a lot I've drank around you a lot of times, and I've never said anything that you've got.
When Trish was here, because we were all drinking and we sat in the garden, it was really nice.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. I drink when there's company or whatever. But
The issue was I was drinking the
we-
wine like
we
it's
were-
a drink.
yeah, and you drink too fast. I keep telling you this, but you don't listen. You're like, oh, well, it's not making me drunk. It's not making me drunk, and you expect like one mouthful to like make you tipsy, and you're knocking it back like
To
it's
be fair, it
Coke.
pretty much does.
And then it will hit you all at once. Whereas me and Trish are drinking and chatting, enjoying the atmosphere, and getting drunk on our own. You know what I mean?
I do all of that as
but-
well. I do still.
Yeah. Then we were sat in the garden and chatting away and everything. It was really nice. And then in the morning we were all very tender-headed.
I thought I was dying. I was sat in the chair, and then the kids came running downstairs and banging, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I remember they were
all a
like,
bit tender.
they were all like, bye, bye, and I was curled up on a chair going, bye.
Yeah. That was nice though.
I felt
We
better.
had a little karaoke with the lyrics on the YouTube TV thing.
Yeah. But yeah,
It's funny.
I don't want to get that drunk again. I do, but without the hangover.
Yeah, I don't get 'em. But I was tender-headed, I won't lie, but I've never had hangovers.
Yeah, I wish I had that, because I've only ever had one hangover, and that's because of the wine. And I remember saying to one of my mates, I was like, oh, I only had like 2 bottles of wine. He's like, you don't know what wine is, do you? Because I thought wine is like the watered down stuff that isn't very strong. Turns out it's up there.
But you like cider.
Yeah, because it's nice, like a little...
Yeah, I used to drink cider when I was
Did you get the
clubbing.
425 bottles that are like the size of your head?
It's called case cider, but I haven't seen it in your shop.
Mm. I think we do that.
It's got a red letter K on it.
Yeah, I think we do. We don't have big bottles of it, we have like cans, but we do them.
You know, like the Grandma Christmas bottle. It's like that.
Okay.
Not quite as big as that. The bottle size.
Oh, I thought you meant like taste.
It used to be. I don't know if it still is. Haven't drunk it in years.
Yeah. my-
Obviously, tastes change and you have to be an adult.
Mhm.
But Mum got me onto wine.
Yeah.
My mum was drinking quite a lot of it. Like when we first moved home, she'd have like a bottle a night, and now she only drinks on her time off. So
Yeah. But oh, I forgot what I was talking about now. It's gone. Anyway, 13 of the most stupid criminals in the world.
in the world,
In the world.
13.
Yeah.
What happened to 38?
They're all born.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 2 men from Skegness, Lincolnshire,
Skeggy.
who took photographs of themselves stealing thousands of pounds from gambling machines, have been sentenced to court in Bradford. Have been sentenced by a judge at Bradford Crown Court. There you go, I can read. Benjamin Robinson, 30, was jailed for 32 months, while Daniel Hutchinson was given a 6-month suspended sentence after they admitted to taking the cash.
Wow.
But they're not the first criminals to be hoist by their own petard. Yeah,
Petard.
yeah. Petard? No idea what it is.
Okay. I
Okay.
can't see the words. So.
You'll have to tell me if people are talking because I can't see.
Mhm.
Doing Tesco over. Andrew Hennels posted a photo of a knife on Facebook, as well as his boast about doing Tesco over.
Why would you do that?
Armed robber Andrew Hennels was caught after he boasted on Facebook about his plans to raid a supermarket in a post which included a selfie, a picture of a knife, and the words "doing Tesco over." Police caught him 15 minutes later with the knife and £410 in cash stolen from Tesco.
Why would you post that on Facebook?
I want to brag about it. By the way, £410. I'm pretty sure we have more than that in the corner shop. If you were to rob that place, you'd get more.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Honestly, there'd be less secure.
Sorry, baby. I was just teasing. My dog
Anyway.
got excited.
Go rob a bank. He was jailed for 4 years last April, and Facebook
4
boasts
years. Wow.
Facebook boasts Tesco robber jailed. Now, you ready for this next one, everyone?
Yeah.
Goldilocks burglar caught napping. You can already guess.
Goldilocks.
You can already guess where this is going, can't you? Burglar something Russian washed his pots and pans in victim's home. A retired couple in Lancashire returned home from a holiday in 2014 to discover a burglar fast asleep in their bed. Martin Hotby and Pat Dyson were amazed to find the intruder, Russian name, that I'm not going to pronounce, had done their dishes, washed his underwear, and even brought some groceries. Miss Dyson said the house wasn't too tidy when they went away, but Russian guy, who was originally from Poland, moved to Leeds and had tidied up. He did burn an old saucepan, but that happens, she added. The intruder, the Russian guy intruder, he was 28 at the time, admitted to burglary and was given a 2-year conditional discharge in order to pay £200 in costs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What
So
did
he
it?
broke in, tidied up, cooked
Burnt,
himself a meal. Well, he bought his own groceries.
yeah, he cooked himself a meal, burnt one of the pans, but that happens. There's one of the victims of the person who owned the house that he burgled, but ended up putting more stuff in it that he took out.
There's no one typing in live chat.
I don't think so. I think people are just listening along at the moment. Hi, Evers Gamer. Oh, another gamer. Tell us what games you play.
It's Angel.
Oh, we already know what games Angel plays. He was recent it. You can come to my house. It needs a good tidy.
I know. I thought. I was just thinking. I was just taking it.
TV.
I was just taking it in,
Who's
and I'm thinking, would I even call the police? Yes, he broke into my house, but he tidied up, bought his own groceries.
Yeah.
He didn't even like make off with my TV or anything.
Yeah. It reminds
so,
me. It reminds me of a story. There was a guy who he did a clean. He ran a cleaning service. He basically come into your house, clean it up, and he had a mate who was like, "Oh, I'm going on holiday for a bit. Could you pop in, in this week and clean up my house for me? I'll pay you and everything, but can you come here and clean out?" He went, "Okay," and he went, "All right, keys under the mat. Just basically when you can, just go around, clean up best you can, and I'll pay you for it." So he went off. He went, "Here's the address." He went off, and a little bit later in the week, he went off and started cleaning this house. Found the key under the mat, opened the door, and then just got to cleaning. And it's all professionally done. So he had like 6 hoovers for different areas of the house and all sorts. And then he left and was like, "All right, mate, I've done your house. When you get back, we'll talk about pay and everything and whatever." And then it turned out, so he went to the wrong house, and there was this elderly couple that went on holiday, and they came back, and they went, "Someone's broken in." And then they went and looked, all their valuables were still there. And then they went, "Someone's cleaned up." Like, they cleaned up the entire house. So he's gone to the wrong house. He used the mat. They left the key under the mat. He broke in and cleaned their entire house.
So the one that asked him to do it, his house didn't get done
His
because
house
he
didn't
went to
get
the
done.
wrong house.
He went to the wrong house. And it was on news, and it was on the news and everything. And then you see this interview with these two, this little old couple. They're just like, yeah, we just walked in and it was all clean. Like, we didn't leave it in a state or
Oh my
anything. But
god.
it
Yeah,
was-
but you'd notice.
yeah, it was like walking into a hotel room where
Yeah.
everything's like done up for you, that kind of stuff.
Oh, I thought he was gonna like nick his mate's TV or something. Oh, that's where you were going.
No, it's a very happy story, except for the poor guy that didn't get his house clean.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when I remembered it wasn't like when I'm reading off, because it's a little bit less organised.
Yeah, and we're talking about silly people. That's interesting.
Yeah, Angel, I know what games you play because I can hear Ruth screaming at you when you playing with you, so. Sorry.
Is that Roblox where he was wearing that skirt?
No, that was Fortnite.
I need to charge my
Maybe
phone.
I'm playing right now. Because it opens still.
It's on 20%.
Okay, I'm going to go to the next article. Bird-brained prank. The
Julie's here, she's just talking to her daughter.
Okay. Okay. The BBC's Duncan Kennedy says the theme park is relieved to get Dirk back in one piece. Two Welsh tourists landed themselves in court in 2012 after they got drunk and stole a penguin called Dirk from SeaWorld in Australia. So these two guys got drunk and nicked a penguin.
Like you do.
Yeah. Rhys Owen Jones, 21, and Kerry Mills, 20, from South Wales, broke into the park on Queensland's Gold Coast.
Yes, this is Australia.
Yeah. They swam with the dolphins, let off fire extinguishers in the shark enclosure before making off with poor Dirk.
What did they do? Like just
Yeah.
toddle off with it under their arm?
When they woke up hungover with the flightless bird in their apartment, they tried their incompetent best to care for him, feeding him and putting him in the shower, the court heard. They later released Dirk into a canal.
Oh, poor Dirk. Oh.
But they were spotted by locals who called the police.
Poor little Dirk waddling around.
They couldn't look after him, so they dumped him in a canal. And they were caught. A magistrate fined them 1,000 Australian dollars, the equivalent to £637 at the time, and each were told to drink a little less vodka. Dirk was later rescued and returned to SeaWorld unharmed.
Bless him. Don't know if he was unharmed, he was probably psychologically scarred.
The summary of that was tourists were fined over penguin theft.
Wow. You do find the most bizarre stories.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Well, I think they're getting a bit more mild now. Don't move, I have a cucumber. A man who
That's
tried
a popular choice for a fake gun, funny enough.
Yeah. Man who, oh, I think we did this one. A man who tried to rob a Glasgow bookmaker's while armed with a cucumber came unstuck after he was tackled by an off-duty police officer. I don't know if we did this one just
Yeah,
talking or if it was on
I think we
stream.
glazed over. But these seem to be a little bit more in depth, so carry on.
Gary Roth was brandishing a vegetable covered in a black sock at a female worker in Ladbrokes in Shelterston and demanded cash, in which she refused.
Yeah, because she had the undercover police officer body there.
Yeah.
But you get to know locals, as you know, working in a shop.
Yeah, I don't know any guys that would just tackle someone holding
No,
a
but
gun.
you would recognise people. If you were there longer, then you would probably be chatting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Roth was then pinned down by the officer and then arrested. He initially told the police that it was a joke before inquiring, "Am I going to jail for this?" He was indeed jailed in High Court. That's actually what it says. He was indeed jailed in High Court, Glasgow, in 2014 after admitting assault with intent to rob.
Yeah.
Robert
It's a
Armstrong.
bit like walking through an airport going, "I've got a bomb."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's the same thing, isn't it?
Robert Armford Cucumber jailed. Yeah.
Dom dom.
Yeah. At least use a carrot, it's a bit more convincing. Don't play a game which says you'll remember
Use
this story,
banana.
but I don't know which story.
The
she-
penguin.
Okay, the penguin one is my favourite so far. Catch Me If You Can.
That's a good film.
A criminal on the run took the ill-advised approach of taunting Gwent police when they posted a Facebook appeal to trace him last February. Logan James, 19 at the time, was wanted for breaching his prison release terms after serving a sentence of wounding, affray and common assault with possession of a knife. He put on the Facebook appeal. Haha, catch me if you can. You won't see me slipping.
That's stupid. They can track it.
James taunted. Later telling the news agency, I've been walking around near home so they're not trying too hard to catch me. He was caught later that day. Police thanked him for drawing attention to our efforts, returning him to prison. Police thanked Facebook taunt man. Hapless hold up. What's a hapless hold up?
Hapless is like clueless.
Okay.
I think that's a better, not a better word, but a similar word. to it.
Okay, a hapless hold-up of a newsagent in Abingdon, Oxfordshire, there you go,
Ex-
was captured.
Oxfordshire.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Was captured on CCTV in 2012. During the attempted heist, James Allen removed his balaclava, fell over a drinks display, and could not open the door when trying to escape because he was pushing instead of pulling. The lady he had just held up with a toy gun had to come and open it for him.
What?
Not only that, but he also tried to rob the same shop 10 days earlier. Allen, then 29, and to no fixed address, was sentenced to 3 years in prison for the offence shown in the video, and 2 years for possession of a firearm or imitation firearm to run concurrently. It's funny, he fell over a drinks display. That's what really got to me. His balaclava, he took his balaclava off, so he didn't have the mask on anymore. He fell over a drinks display and was panicking to get the door open to the point where he didn't pull, he was just pushing on it. Bagman Badman. The aptly named Christopher Badman from Bridgeland in South Wales, Bridgend, sorry,
Good gen, yeah.
yeah, used a carrier bag on his head as a disguise when he burgled a hotel in nearby during his annual Elvis Presley convention. Unfortunately for him, he was captured on CCTV taking the bag off his head and looking towards the camera. Mum, so he went, oh, that's done. He had gone through some trouble to disguise his identity, but once the bag was off, of course, his cover was blown, police say, who was then able to trace him. Badman admitted to burglary that was ordered to pay. He was ordered to pay £900 in costs and a £100 surcharge, resulting in £1,000 altogether. Burglar bag disguise failed. Yeah. Well, this is a pretty short one. Left hanging. A burglar in China was had to be rescued after an attempt to squeeze through a small fifth floor window of an apartment block left him dangling.
Yes, I know, I'm in store.
So this poor guy tried to climb through a window but got stuck.
Yeah.
This controller isn't the
And was
best.
hanging.
Yeah, it took rescuers 30 minutes to free him and he was eventually handed over to the police.
Hang it with wire.
Bungling burglar in China left hanging 5 stories up.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, we're starting to get more interesting. The bank robber who gave his address.
Okay.
An aspiring bank robber. Can you tell I'm like running out of energy here? An aspiring bank robber who wore a terrible disguise of sunglasses and socks over his shoes gave the cashier his full
Well, that's
name.
clever, actually, in a true crime sense. Because if you put socks over your shoes, if you put it in a murder scene, and then you've stabbed someone and all the blood's all over the kitchen floor, when you're walking around the house, they can't track your shoe prints because you've got socks on. That's quite clever. I'll
He
note
was wearing
that.
sunglasses as a mask though.
Well, no, that's not clever. But the socks, if they can't identify.
Oh, in his mugshot he's got a black eye. Wonder where he got that. Okay, so he had sunglasses, he gave his full name and address half an hour before he attempted to hold up the branch. Hold the branch up. Dean Smith, 27 at the time, went to his local branch of Barclays in Welsh village of Terrochi.
Where is this?
Welsh village of
Oh, Welsh. Yeah, we get it.
Terrochi.
We just in a village
Yeah.
in Wales. Yeah.
To change his address and spotted the cash and the tills. He returned later in his disguise and demanded the money but fled empty-handed when the cashier refused. Police had little difficulty tracking him down. He admitted that he had been very stupid when he was jailed for 2.5 years for an attempted robbery and carrying a bladed weapon in 2014. Blundering bank robber is jailed.
Dun dun dun.
I think people are just listening along. I'm not seeing any chat stuff. So.
No. I just.
Okay. Foiled by the auto lock.
Something better.
A suspected.
You're just looking at all my trays on there.
Oh. Well, they're listening to the audio more than the video.
Yeah, I
so-
know, but
A suspected car thief in Pretoria, South Africa.
yeah, that's Pretoria.
Pretoria.
That's where my least, the one that always gets me on a rant, Oscar Pistorius is from.
Oh,
And
right,
I always go off on a tangent when I speak about him.
Okay. Anyway, so the suspected car thief in that place was foiled when the autolock system of a car he allegedly broke into trapped him inside.
Okay.
According to the Star newspaper, the man was stuck in there for half an hour shouting for people to help, while amused passersby pointed and laughed at him. The newspaper reports that when the owner of the car returned, she yelled, "What are you doing in my car?" before unlocking it. At which point, officers from I've said it wrong again.
Yeah.
Pretoria, there you go. Central Police Station promptly arrested him. Autolock trapped suspected car thief. He's not really a suspect if you found him in the act, is he?
Yeah, but there's like different words they use, like persons of interest, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's like if you kick the door down and find me standing over someone with a bloody knife, you kind of like, "You're a murderer." I'm gonna go, "You can't prove it, allegedly."
We're still here, Julie. We're talking about
Yeah.
dumb crimes,
Smart.
basically.
Smartphone, stupid robber.
Oh dear.
Not the first to be caught out by a selfie, probably not the last. Ashley Kest used a stolen SIM card to snap a self-portrait inside of his house. No, sorry, it gets even better. He used a stolen SIM card to take a self-portrait of him inside of a house that he was burglaring. I thought it was his house. I'm sorry, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. The Rotherham man, there you go, then posted a picture on WhatsApp Messenger, but also unknowingly sent the picture to the victim's work colleagues. Officers found him at his home with a stolen Rolex watch worth about £4,000 hidden behind a radiator. So he had the good sense to hide the watch that's worth £4,000
Yeah, but
behind the radiator.
From experienced officers, not gonna.
What I'm saying is he was smart enough to hide the watch,
But
but
dumb
not-
enough to go.
take a picture with someone else's phone and send it to all of their friends.
Yeah.
He was jailed for 2 years and 8 months and admitted to the burglary. How's he going to deny that?
Good luck, lawyer. I think if you're banged to rights like that, you're better off just going, yeah. You know, like this Matthew Moore, who's in court now for the suicide murder plot.
Yeah.
You know, you only need reasonable doubt to make people go, did he, didn't he? And that's what the defence is. They're just putting doubt in there. When you bang to rights like that, how can you use that as a defence?
Yeah. I've got some smaller ones here, little bite-sized ones. Shameless thief stole mobile phone from his own barrister while he was defending him.
Oh yeah, that was one that we saw that
Yeah.
Sharon sent.
I'll skip to one we haven't seen. 'Cause there's the
No,
one.
don't.
Yeah. Oh, well, different one. Burglar landed in police car after jumping out of supermarket roof to evade capture.
Straight onto a police
You'll
car.
never catch me alive. Burglar raids wrong house, then gets caught returning laptop. Okay.
Oh, Sharon's back.
Hello, Sharon. Oh. Burglars tried to steal wad of £50 notes, but were actually novelty tissues.
For what? We
Burglars.
banged at the same
Yeah,
time.
burglars steal wad of £50 notes that were actually novelty tissues.
Oh,
So
they
like
stole
napkins.
cash.
Yeah.
They stole stole tissues, not actual money.
Yeah, they're tissues that look like
Yeah,
money.
I've seen them.
I just hit my head.
Mm. Well, this one's a bit sad.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
He's fine, he's talking still.
Basically, what happened is I held my water bottle up like that, but I put that these.
Oh, that's what I was saying. He nicked my TikTok water bottle.
But these are broke, so they came off and just the
Cost me
main
99p.
bottle fell down and hit my head.
Burglar died after getting trapped under fence, fleeing raid from home of woman, 89.
He died.
Yeah, he died under the fence. Bit sad.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
So he obviously got away with it and then couldn't get out.
You got stuck in a fence and died. I'm clicking on it to see if there's more information about it.
It's just a bit weird. Got me curious.
Here we go.
Is it me or is it still really warm?
It's different. Oh, this explains it. I've just looked down a bit and yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Stephen Pope, 35, died while fleeing a burglary, but his family insisted that his death was no accident. Burglar died after getting trapped under fence. Oh yeah, we've read a bit. After fleeing raid on home of woman, 89. Stephen Pope was high on cocaine, methadone, methadone, whatever that is. Meth.
No. I need to see the word.
Methadone. Methadone.
Methadone.
Yeah.
That's like a replacement for drugs.
How do you know that one?
Because
Something you want to tell us?
no, you remember when we lived in Blackpool? We lived on this little road with a chemist on it, and I needed something from the chemist. I can't remember what, but I was in the queue at the chemist, and everyone was there for the methadone. And I thought I've got to move out of this area because they were all queued up. It was in that little flat way, kind of out. Yeah, I can see it, but I don't know.
Okay.
But they're all queued up for their methadone, which
Yeah.
is a replacement. You have to have that like at certain times every day, and it's like a replacement for drugs.
Okay.
But trying to wean you off it.
Well, this guy wasn't weaning because he was high on cocaine, methadone,
Yeah,
cannabis, and was suffocated holding a pillowcase containing stolen goods. But his family insists that his death wasn't an accident. The burglar died after being trapped underneath a wooden fence while fleeing the home he had just raided. Stephen Pope, 35, suffocated while clutching a pillowcase containing the items stolen from an 89-year-old woman.
Why was it no accident
Oh.
in their mind?
Oh, this is just sad. He told concerned passers-by that he was okay, though his neck became wedged between fence panels and the concrete board. He couldn't go, "Help me," because they'd go, "Why have you got a bag full of stolen stuff?" But minutes later, he collapsed and paramedics were unable to revive him.
Wow.
Recording the verdict of accidental death, the coroner said, "It's perfectly plausible Mr. Pope said he was okay because he did not want to get caught with a pillowcase full of stolen items." Oh, you think so?
Yeah, but then you can say, "Oh, I'm okay," you know, like on you go,
Yeah.
and then try and get free, and then get
Yeah.
wedged. Do you know what I mean?
It did become obvious early on that signs of his death were part of the burglary. It did become obvious early on that his death was part of the burglary. Okay, sorry, it took me.
That's okay. I'm reading the comments. I'll read them to you in a minute.
We all know we know that somebody has confessed to the burglary and has been convicted and all this. Oh. We know that somebody confessed to the burglary, has been convicted, and has done his time to come out. Okay. There is evidence Mr. Poe was also part of that burglary.
Oh, okay. So there's more than one of them.
Yeah.
And they just left his mate to die. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, this gets a lot less funny the more down you go. You realise that you.
Well, yeah, because someone died on this one, but
Yeah.
it was kind of silly to.
Be in a position where your head is under a fence.
Yeah. How did you think you was going to get through it?
Yeah.
Not a dumb criminal, but these stories have reminded me of a friend who was drunk and cycling home when he fell off his bike onto a police car when he stopped at some traffic lights.
Yeah. Did you hear
And
about the-
Julie said, reminds me of my granddad. He got a ticket whilst riding a bicycle whilst under the influence. That was in the 50s. That's quite sad. You can kind of see him under the fence, do you know what I mean? But if there's more than one of them, I don't understand. They're like, well, wait, George ain't back yet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
George just run off with that pillowcase full of stuff.
Yeah.
I know his name wasn't George, but give him a point.
I don't know if I read this one before. Back to Florida.
No, not Florida.
Florida man wrecks liquor store, blames it on caterpillar.
He robs the liquor store.
No, he didn't rob it, he wrecked it.
Oh,
Like,
wrecked
smashed the
it.
place up.
Oh, okay, wrecked it. Okay.
Far more reasonable. Florida man arrested after hitting girlfriend in the face with burrito.
I know you wouldn't do that. Oh, damn, I've just paid for that.
Florida man beats ATM. Yeah. Florida man beats ATM, says it gave him too much cash.
That is a good thing.
Florida man charged with battery after giving girlfriend wet willy. Yeah. It's weird, they have so much crime, so many different insane crimes of alligators and stuff. You'd think they wouldn't have dumb, oh, he hit me in the face with a carrot, lock him away, kind of thing. Oh, well this one
But
makes
you
it.
can imagine, like, being a police officer in Florida,
Nah,
you never know
you must get a medal or
what you're
something.
going to go to.
Yeah, you might come to this one. Florida man caught exposing himself claims that he needed the air. Florida man dresses up as Spider-Man and robs woman.
Superhero robbing people. Oh, this is so confetti heavy.
You might find this one relatable, Mum. Florida man swings hatchet at and shoots landlord in the face.
Yeah.
Hello.
Deputies say.
Yeah.
Florida man arrested after pelting girlfriend with McDonald's cup.
Does it give the landlord's name? Because it might be the same guy.
Florida man arrested after breaking into a restaurant and cooking himself a meal. I'm just reading the little, like, article
Aw.
title thing.
Sharon's TV broke in her bedroom and the kids clubbed together and bought her a new one.
Oh.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that's nice. I thought she was going to go off, but watching your streams, I completely forget about the fact that you're more entertaining than the streams, sounds like.
No, that's sweet.
Yeah, that is nice. Can I borrow the charger?
No,
I'm on 4%, so...
no, I don't know what
Liz,
one.
can you pass me my charger? Florida man accused of stealing golf balls beats golfer. Hey, you're stealing our golf balls.
Come on.
Starts swinging at me.
Reese,
Thanks, Cole, now I'm dead.
Sorry, but it's no point.
leave Limp Along alone.
Florida man charged with...
You can't limp all the way over there.
I'm doing good, right?
Florida man charged
Oh,
with...
don't start because I'll turn it off.
Florida man charged with plotting...
But stop getting angry.
Because Cole's nearly died.
You didn't. He asked for his charger. You didn't say die and then give it to me.
Can I use it?
I walked over there to give it to him.
Thank you. Florida man crashes car.
Gotta love alive.
Florida man crashes car into church, then sets the building on fire. Okay, the 11 most outrageous Florida stories. From bad excuses to drunken brawls and crocodile tears, here are the best of Florida man in 2018. So there's no COVID stuff. That's what a lot of them are now, COVID, coughing on people.
But they were saying in that court case, they said to the sister, oh, well, you never came down and helped search for your sister. You know, all very serious allegations coming from the defence. And she said, we were in a pandemic and we were in a lockdown. I couldn't just get up and come.
Yeah.
And I had nowhere to stay because obviously she wasn't going to stay with the husband she thinks might have killed her sister, you know?
Yeah.
But she was like, we were all quarantined. That's their lockdowns.
Yeah.
They were quarantined. So I couldn't just get over here and assist. But I was manning the whole thing. You know, I had maps and everything set up and searching all the areas, sending people, and she was doing all of that, whereas the husband did nothing. Which is all very odd. It is very odd.
Yeah.
But I'm not jumping the gun. I'm going to wait and see.
On Brighton News, the first one, shirtless Florida man arrested for going door to door picking fights.
Knock on my door.
Truthfully, the entirety of what this Florida man did could not fit into a headline, which perhaps made him the quintessential Florida man, a drunk, shirtless Pensacola resident went door to door in a neighbourhood looking for a fight. He punched a woman in the head and stole her pizza. Ending this rampage, he ran into a fence and passed out on top of it. The 32-year-old, on October 30th, 2018, for multiple offences, invasion, battery, burglary, larceny, there you go, got it, and criminal mischief.
That's how I do my true crimes.
Yeah.
I sit there and go, I can't think of a word that I have trouble with, but I go, I brace myself and then try it, and then obviously when it comes to editing, I just cut all of that out.
Yeah. All of these charges came about from a single drunken rampage that began when Norman kicked open the gate to his trailer park. The Florida man then approached a woman who was sitting outside her with her mobile phone, punched her in the side of the head, not quite finished with the mobile home yet. Norman damaged the home's ladder and exterior door before continuing on. He then arrived at the neighbour's house. He fell through the home's front door, which caused the residents to pick up a hammer and order Norman to leave. Norman eventually left the trailer park, but not before yelling that he would come back and burn their trailer down.
Nice.
Once he was done with the trailer park, Norman made his way to a nearby apartment complex, knocked on the doors and dared the residents to fight him. One resident understandably shut the door in Norman's face and locked it. This prompted This prompted the 32-year-old to ram his shoulder into the door, which consequently caused damage to the door frame.
How can you imagine the person inside? Like, what the hell?
Next, Norman let himself into the apartment, whose doors were unlocked. He screamed at the two men to fight him as well. He chased the men around, throwing a table, a lamp, and they were unluckily not able to catch him. The lamp missed. Most likely, God, it's still going. He went on a rampage with this. Most likely hungry from all this running around, Norman grabbed a slice of pizza from the apartment. He'd chased one of the men through the bedroom. The other man tried to call 911, but Norman snatched the landline from his hand and hit him in the back of the head with it. The man tried to escape by running outside, but Norman followed and chased him around the apartment complex. Norman's drunken rampage finally came to a screeching halt when he ran into a chain fence, knocked it down, and then passed out on top of it. Police arrived onto the scene shortly, later to find an unresponsive Norman who appeared to be intoxicated, because, you know, a sober man would go around picking fights and chase people around, steal their food and beat poor women with, you know, phones and stuff. Anyway, he made vague threats against the officer while incredibly intoxicated and handcuffed. Thankfully, the victims of Norman's rampage sustained no major injuries. However, the woman he had punched in the head told officers that she had a brain tumour that needed to undergo a medical exam.
Wow. That is another thing with true crime. They always bang their heads or tumours, or there's something pressing on part of the brain.
Right, but it was one of the victims
Oh,
had a brain
I thought you
tumour.
meant the guy had a brain tumour.
No, the
That's
woman
why.
that he punched in the side of the head, she had a brain tumour, so she had to go to the doctors and have it looked at because it might have set it off or whatever. The next one, I think you're going to be in.
Okay, can we just wait?
Yeah, that was a bit of a full one, wasn't it? This guy went on a complete rampage through his local area.
I'm struggling. I'm warm.
I kind of like it though. His little story of going door to door. Fight me! Fight me!
Sharon, are you talking about my suicide/murder thing? I'm watching it on Law and Crime. I prefer that channel, but it's on Court TV as well, apparently. But yeah, I like Law and Crime. We spent the whole first time just sitting staring at the husband. I was like, please tell me you're going to move the camera. And now we're getting to see. I'm on the police officer that attended when he called 999 to report her missing. And the officer turned up. That's where I'm at. But he seems like a nice dude. Hollis, the police officer, I mean. I find husbands smarmy, I can't. He's writing all notes like Amber Heard style.
Oh, is he actually writing them now?
Yeah, he's passing them all to the shouty lady.
Okay. Yeah.
The defence.
Yeah.
was funny, even you came in and went, what is she shouting at? Like,
Well, she seemed like way too, like, even in the Johnny Depp stuff, they weren't outright like, they weren't like that, you know?
no.
Even when they were accusing people of doing horrible things, they were
Well,
like,
she's defending him, and yeah, Emma Kent. I have to go through phases of Emma's because she goes very, very in depth, but not necessarily in the crime as well. But she does a lot of their. She's psychoanalyze. She's qualified. She does all TV shows and everything like with crime, and she does all the psychoanalysis on their personality and traits and everything. Today?
no, that was yesterday.
Oh, I'm saying.
So I just found out that I did 30,000 steps yesterday. So that's quite
You did walk along. Did you come home that way as well? Past Tesco's?
Yeah, didn't know which other way to go. But I went to past Tesco because I got a burger.
Oh, you're off tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm off
So
tomorrow.
I'll drive you up there and you can see the way I go.
Okay.
I'm not walking it.
I like it. Anyway. You have a kidney infection, didn't you?
And Emma does a lot of children murders, which
Yeah.
is not always easy listening. That's my kid beating up the sofa because he lost.
Anyway, yeah. Shall I move on to the next one?
No.
I'm kind of excited for this one though.
So Cole, I missed it. What's the new job?
Oh, the new job, it's basically factory work, and it's like it's a linen factory, so it's basically hotels will send their dirty sheets and they'll like, you know, industrially clean them and stuff and organise it and all that. It's not incredibly interesting, but you know, it's a pretty better job for me
Yeah,
than
it's exciting.
corner shop, so yeah. I look forward to it, so
And it's from 6 a.m.
yeah, 6 till 2:30.
You
6 a.m.
start at 6.
Start at 6, end at 2:30.
Yeah. So, you know, I said to, because I was FaceTiming my mum yesterday, and I said, I called Carl so that he could explain to her about the job and everything else.
Yeah.
And then I went, I can always give you a lift, Carl. And my mum was like, are you going to be up at 6 a.m, Cindy? Didn't she?
Yeah. I actually started laughing at that because I was like, no, she won't. Because, you know, she's like, Mum, I need you to take me to work. I'm the president.
You can talk. I woke you up the other day and you was going, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, you don't need to be sorry. Like thinking you was talking to me. You don't need to be sorry, Carl. He's like, no, but I'm really, really sorry. And I realised that he was dreaming.
I don't remember doing that.
I'm sorry. I went, you don't need to be sorry. It's just getting you up because you've got to go work. And he was like, sorry. And I thought, oh, he's not even talking to me.
When was this?
The other day.
Oh,
No, I'm not the only one.
it's guilty conscience then, I guess.
I don't think it was that. I think you just like dreaming about whatever and you'd obviously done something wrong.
Yeah, I was very sorry.
Yeah, it's a lot more money, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot more.
A lot more,
A
yeah.
lot more. It's all proper because in the corner shop job I get handed like a wad of cash for
Yeah, no, it is cash in hand.
pay, you know.
And he doesn't even give you proper wages.
Yeah.
He annoys me, but you won't let me go in there.
Well, yeah, it's a bit sad having your mum coming. I'm not very happy how you've been treating my son, but
I know, I do forget like you're 19 and have to fight your own battles now.
yeah.
But
Oh,
when
yeah.
people wrong my kids, it's mum's instinct to go in there and sort it out.
Yeah.
But I actually went to put my shoes on, and Carl was like, "Don't even think about it. Don't, Mum."
You done that, Mum. You done that. You should feel better. Yeah. It's a lot more proper.
Look, you've missed some drills here, Mum. Look.
Yeah. Pays better.
Far
it's
more professional, and
Yeah.
you'll be around nicer people. It's all very exciting.
Yeah, you know, the only thing is like, you know, getting the hang of all the machinery and everything, and that all comes in time.
Yeah.
So it's nothing to like stress over or anything, because they expect you to have a bit of
Right,
trouble to begin
they
with.
said they phoned him and said they said, oh, can you come for an induction? And he kind of looked at me and went, oh, I'm supposed to be at work. And I said, well, tell them that you can't come in. And his boss will message you at like he'll be in bed preparing to go to work. So you go to bed earlier than you would to go to work.
Yeah.
And he messages him at 11:30 and says, oh, you're not in tomorrow.
Yeah, you complain about
I
that.
do,
but
I get annoyed.
I like it when he says, oh,
Yeah,
you're
but
not
then,
in.
like,
'Cause I'm like,
you could
oh,
have
cool,
stayed up
lying.
and we could have watched a film, or you know what I mean. You could
Yeah.
You didn't have to be in bed at the time you're in bed for.
Yeah, well.
It annoys me
Yeah.
because it's all cash in hand. And he's not even paying you properly, which irritates the hell out of me. You just go, okay, and I'm like, no, it's not okay.
Yeah.
Because you know damn well he's going to try and get out of giving you the 2 weeks that you worked in hand. Do you know what I mean? Because it's all
Yeah.
cash in hand. Whereas the factory, as we call it, that's all weekly through your bank account.
Yeah.
So it'll all be proper and professional.
Yeah, I get paid every time my, you know, days off start.
Mums and their sons. See,
Yeah.
we just want to fight for them when they don't fight for them. So
Yeah. Yeah, the shop job wasn't that bad, but it's just not, you know.
I hate that shop.
Yeah.
People have been stabbed outside as well.
Yeah, people have been stabbed, eggs have been thrown at cars. I don't know if I've told that on the stream, but we had a police officer turn up once at the shop, and he was like, oh, can I look at the cameras? I think I might have talked about this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Yeah, so he turned up, and he ended up talking about it, and turns out someone threw an egg at a car. You know, we're seeing if they could catch it on the CCTV. But I remember it was Monday.
Yeah, but your boss was panicking.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't he? He was like really panicking. Why do you need it? Why? What? You know? It's like
Yeah,
the police are asking to have a look at something. Just give it.
yeah. I remember he was going, oh, it's outside the shop. You don't have to worry. It's outside. I just need to look at the outside bit. I could hear him. He had the phone to his ear. It wasn't on the speaker, and I could still hear him go in the background. But yeah. But I had one police officer turn up on Monday. Not this Monday. This was ages ago. But it was on Monday. He turned up, and I didn't know what it was about. And I only found out on Friday because another police officer turned up and started talking to me about it. So I remember thinking, oh, did someone get murdered outside? Did they get robbed? Like, what kind of stuff happened?
Especially because you work at the top of Murder Alley, as I call it.
Yeah. Well, it happened at, he told me it happened at 11:30, so I was like, oh, it must have been something bad, because it's dark, it's, you know,
Yeah.
quiet, that kind of stuff. It turns out it was an egg thrown at a car, which is bad,
That is
it's
bad.
vandalism, but, you know,
Yeah.
'Cause it cracked up
Because
the
it
window
cracked
screen.
his window screen.
yeah, it's bad, but I thought it was murder, or, you know, robbery, or kidnapping, you know, that kind of stuff, because your brain jumps to the more extreme, not an egg.
Jen says, don't read The Mangler, Cole. It's a Stephen King story set in an industrial laundry. It's a film too, with the actor that plays Freddy Krueger in it.
Okay.
The Mangler doesn't sound
Yeah.
very good when
Yeah.
you put
It was one of the safety
industrial
videos.
laundry.
It's one of the safety videos, because there's one that like folds up sheets. You just put it in and it like pushes it all up. But there's like 2 gears that are like massive on the side. And there's a guy in the video of what not to do. There's like a piece of cloth stuck in 2 gears, and this idiot tries to grab the cloth, and his mate's like, "Don't do that!" Like grabs him by the shoulder and yanks him back. And they're like, "Don't touch it." And they kept making this point. They kept saying, just because it's not moving doesn't mean it's off. And I know why they're saying it that many times, because they have to, because it's happened before. People have gone, oh, the gears aren't moving. It's okay for me
Yeah.
to put my fingers in there. and then it goes back to moving.
Or even if you grabbed the end and got it halfway out, the clog's going to go and your hand's
Yeah,
going to
yank your hand in.
Yeah. So, you know.
Well, there's also like conveyor belts and stuff, and they're like, don't put your hands on
We
it.
had
'cause
it
you get
when I
pulled
worked
on.
in the factory, obviously, that factory,
Yeah.
people lost fingers and all sorts.
Hmm. Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot like care work, isn't it? You looked at me like, what? Oh, right, yeah.
Well, I remember you said to, I mean, obviously people can't see, but you said to Nan, your Nan, oh, this woman said it's like care work, and my mum was just staring at, I thought it froze.
I was like,
Because she was just like looking, and she went, I'm waiting for the punchline.
yeah.
And you went, no, there isn't one. And Mum was like, you stay away from her. Which doesn't know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
I thought the screen
I
froze.
genuinely thought that. I was like, okay. I went
No,
to
I was
go-
waiting for the punchline.
Yeah, I was about to go, Nan? Like, you still
Yeah.
there? Like, she just like, she moved for a second and went, where's the end of it? You know? Yeah. Yeah, the factory job is alright.
I do love my mum. We get on really well.
Yeah. I think, yeah, step up, make a decent bit of money rather than, you know,
Yeah, and it'd be nice for your bank.
yeah. Okay, let me just go to the thing. You ready?
While I'm away, does anyone want to come round and finish this?
Does anyone want to clean my house?
Yeah, can you like organise a burglar who likes diamond painting?
Burglars don't have patience, that's why they steal things.
There was that burglar who went in and bought his own groceries and cleaned a house. I want one of them.
Alright, fair enough. Can I do this one now? Because I'm curious on what your opinion's going to be of this guy. A Florida man arrested after attempting to barbecue child touchers.
Barbecue
I don't know if I'm supposed to say.
kiddie fiddlers.
Yeah, kiddie fiddlers. Yeah. He tried to barbecue them, and he looks very disappointed that he couldn't pull it off. I'm gonna roast them.
Florida, show me that.
Florida man arrested after attempting to barbecue kiddie fiddlers.
Wow. Barbecue.
On a violent quest for justice, Florida man planning to eradicate his hometown of child fiddlers via the grill.
The grill. Like not even petrol.
No, grill.
That barbecue.
With some coals and.
Wow. And you tell me they don't have patience.
So I can't say that. Osceola. Osceola. It's somewhere in Florida. Is known for being
An attraction spot.
yeah, an attraction spot for offenders of all kinds when it comes to that stuff. It isn't the restricted range of as it isn't in the restricted range of schools and playgrounds.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like a
I think they should do that. They should get like a Johnny Depp island without all, you know, put a toilet in, put a house in, no internet, nothing. You know, just a house to live in, basic house, and put them all on that island.
and make them fight
No,
the
just,
winner.
just because there'll be no internet, there'll be no temptations, as they call it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There'll be nothing there. Just a house and
Okay.
yeah, no internet, no TV, nothing.
So this area has a history of registered offenders
Kiddie fiddlers, yeah.
living in the Friendly Village Inn and
Friendly.
and motel in Kinsmee, MMEE Flay flat. But 50-year-old Florida man, George, but with a J, Porto Sierra, subsequently took it upon himself to do something about those convicted offenders in his hometown by setting them on fire.
Yeah. That's another solution.
Fire is a cleanser.
See, I cleansed my back garden.
Of grass, trees.
Okay.
The detective of the county said that Porto Sierra freely admitted his
Deserves
plan.
a medal.
He freely admitted his plan and has now been charged with 4 counts of attempted premeditated murder.
What? According
According to the police report, a man was standing outside his room and at the village inn when Porto Sierra.
Yeah, Porto, yeah. That's
jumped-
his name.
He jumped out of his car and began screaming at the individual. Terrified, the man ran back to his room, prompting Porto to break open the motel's windows and pour gasoline inside.
Yeah.
The enraged Porto
I don't
Also-
condone violence, but on this occasion.
The enraged Porto also reportedly began yelling, "You're gonna die, child fiddler, I'm coming in." Must be a terrifying day for that guy. Meanwhile, the man and his roommate escaped through the back window. Go! In addition, Porto allegedly attacked 2 other individuals inside the car motel parking lot. First, by pouring gasoline on the car through an open window. When the driver attempted to flee, Porto then got in his black Ford Focus and began ramming the car. Deputies arrived to the scene. Imagine arriving to that. "You're gonna die!"
I'll be like, woo. Oh,
Sorry.
is there something on the floor that I must pick
I'm
up?
having my break.
Yeah. But the only problem, I was just thinking that maybe they had a friend around who is not one of those and didn't know he was one of those.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful in that.
Well, that's what happens when you do vigilante stuff.
Yeah, and you have to be very careful of that.
Because it hasn't got.
Because you obviously, like the Alaskan Avenger, he went online and got their names.
Yeah.
Then you could go on their Facebook page, do you know what I mean, and see images of who they are, and go, yeah, that's you, and that's you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sharon said I'd have given him the matches.
Deputies arrived on the scene. They said that Porto surrendered right away, waiving his rights. Porto confessed.
But like, can I just finish? Because I'm nearly done.
Porto confessed and told the police they did stuff to kids, they're child touchers, they all live here, they all deserve to die.
Yeah. But
Thus,
it's not for us to decide, is
the
it?
news later reported that 4 victims are convicted offenders. So the victims were guilty of
Yeah.
that stuff. So he didn't get his facts wrong or anything. When the police asked why he didn't follow through with the plan, he responded, "Because you got here too soon." That's actually pretty scary.
No, that's spot on.
Okay, this is the weirdest one I've ever heard of. Florida gas station owner accused by urine in the microwave.
Ew.
And there's a picture of a microwave that says only for food use, don't warm urine.
Okay.
I have no idea
It's
where this one's
obviously
going.
something that often happens, that it warrants a sign on the microwave door.
In news that could only come from Florida, one Jacksonville gas station owner became sick and tired of the locals using his microwave to warm their urine.
Ooh.
It's for microwave pasta and nothing else. Anyway, the store owner, Parul Patel, whatever, claimed that random people keep walking in every day to warm containers of urine in the microwave. That was a quote, by the way. His words. Those coming into the gas station used the microwave were allegedly not customers, but instead were suspected of having been en route to a nearby drug testing facility. Indeed, the LabCorp and Quest Diagnosis are both within walking distance of the gas station. Although a spokesperson for Quest Diagnostics alleges that faculty do not engage in drug testing, LabCorp remains silent on the matter. What? Does microwaving your urine make it so you can't tell if
I
there's
don't
drugs
know.
in there?
I can honestly, hand on heart, say I've never done it. So I don't know.
Okay. Patel therefore believes that these people were desperate to pass their drug test and using a microwave
Ah, that makes sense.
as a way to warm their urine so that it did not appear that they had just come out of the human body. Oh, it was. They did it without having drugs in their system, and then they would warm it up like, oh, I just went.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't pre-packaged a clean sample. Regardless, he was quoted saying, they walk in off the streets, microwave their urine in containers, and then leave. Patel said these people often became violent or aggressive when he asked not to do so. He described one such incident where the culprit was so desperate to microwave her urine, she started cussing and replied, well, where's the sign that says you can't use it for this purpose? So Florida man created a warning sign that said, then I'll put a sign saying that it's only for food and not to use your urine or anything else. His don't microwave your urine poster has since gone viral whenever whether it is working remains to be seen. Though one can summarise that the experience of the sign in place is enough. The microwave really should be replaced.
Yeah. Gamer has finished her sunflower. What's next? Jen?
Oh, I thought you were about to ask me what's next.
No.
Sorry, I thought you were talking to me, but Jen's more important.
You alright? What's the matter?
You guys enjoying these stories? Just want to make sure I'm not just, reading these off.
Reese is here.
Hello, I can't get you thingy. Hello.
Water fairy.
You spelled coal wrong.
It's okay.
No, it isn't. I was gonna be angry at them. It's spelled with a K, not a C.
It's okay.
Yes, Sharon, I thought we were friends. I don't mean it, Sharon, I don't really mind. At least not call me Kyle.
I've been called a lot of stuff
I
at
have
school.
just sold another water fairy.
I've been called a lot at school.
Yes, teenagers can be cruel.
No, the teachers.
Oh,
It wasn't even the students, it was the teachers that kept naming me the wrong things.
thank you, Sharon. Thank you.
It's what do they call you?
Well, most of them are saying Reese, but in my very first day of Spanish, I was called Lawrence.
Yeah.
And one teacher kept calling me Kieran. And I'm pretty sure
Kieran
one
is
called,
completely random. I
and
understand.
I'm pretty
the
sure one called me Kyle once. And then someone else, and then I was also mistaken for a Lewis, which there isn't even a Lewis in my class.
What? Is there a Kieran in
they
your
went-
class?
No.
I'm sorry, there's an otter roaming the streets of Miss Gamer's neighbourhood.
What? Quick, let's go get it.
Do-
I like them.
Do what the guy.
I love horses.
Lewis, and I wasn't
They're
really
my
thinking, and
favourite
then everyone went,
animal.
and when the teacher said Lewis, everyone went, do you mean Reese? And I was like, wait, what? I went, oh, Reese. I'm like, yeah. You got my name wrong somehow. For someone that isn't even in our
How
class.
very strange, Reese.
I can reach. Mum,
Yes, I saw Reese.
no you didn't.
Yes, I did. You jumped up and hit the wall. Yeah, just like that.
I can hit up top.
When you stop banging around, it's near midnight.
Is it?
Well,
No, it's not.
it's about
Nearly 11.
an
I
hour.
thought, oh
is
my
nearly.
god, like what? An hour is nearly.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, when it
Oh my
hits-
goodness, it's nearly time for work.
when I go to work,
Reese.
when it hits 9, I think, oh, halfway done. It's not halfway done, but it's just, gone past the hard bit. Unless there's a delivery.
I'm gonna have to come and visit, Jen.
Yeah, we've got to find the saucer.
Oh, they've got a river that runs through the town.
Okay.
Okay. Actually getting quite a lot of this done. It's confetti, it's like all the symbols are everywhere. Oh, I miss the town.
Yes, I'm looking through some of them now, and they're a lot less interesting than the guys that stop
I,
paintings and stuff.
Last week I did a premiere,
Okay.
so I pre-recorded it and chatted away, and then I was in the comments with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And Jen was like, it's really confusing. Sorry, Henry. What are you doing under there? Eh? Are you hot and bothered as well? You're all huffy and puffy.
It's rude. Shouldn't comment on people's weight.
Her voice is really chill. And you can just quite happily just listen along. And then I burst out laughing because she says something that sets me off. So.
I'm not going to read this one in full, but 2 Florida middle school girls attempt to drink classmates' blood. Do you mind?
Carrie.
Can you please guess how old you think these girls are? That one.
What was the title?
2 Florida middle school girls attempt to drink classmates' blood.
Middle school. So I'm going to say
So, because I'm so kind, I've decided to give this back.
thank you.
I told you I stole something.
13.
One was 11,
11.
the other was 12.
Wow. I should have waited to do my stash video because I've got a load more. Oh, that's really bad.
What do you think of armed Florida man arrested for stabbing tourists with scissors?
How?
Do you think if he ran from the police, people would be saying he's armed and dangerous? You're smiling. You are.
Alright.
He's a 46-year-old homeless person. Stabbed them with a pair of scissors using his feet.
Okay then. dog's all hot and bothered. He's huffing and puffing here, Dunno.
Give me a run now.
picking it up. Oh, Sharon got it right. She said 11.
Well done, Sharon. I forgive you for getting my name wrong now. You were
It's not wrong, just it's with a C.
Florida man fleeing cops brought down by his own pants. In a wild attempt to escape the police, it was brought to an end when his own pants betrayed him and fell by tripping up. Tobias Smith was driving an unregistered car down Daytona Beach when the debacle began. A marked police cruiser attempted to pull him over
Excuse me.
for a registration error, and Smith consequently fled the area, leading the cruiser to pull back. After refusing to stop, Smith proceeded to run a red light, in which he rammed into another car, causing over $10,000 worth of damages and terrifying passengers inside. Despite this fender bender, Smith continued going in his car, hitting a light post and eventually crashing in front of a barber shop, which had several customers inside and had sustained over $3,000 in damages. So he's already up to $13,000 in damages.
Why are you laughing? I don't find it very funny.
Well, because
No, you're laughing.
he's driving, police have gone, oh, he's going past the car, put the sirens on. He smashed into one car by running a red light, kept going, smashed into a lamppost and smashed into a barber shop.
Okay.
The police say no one was injured. The vehicle was out of commission at this point, where Smith jumped out of the car and began fleeing on foot, leading the police to also follow him on foot. He didn't get very far, however. While running, his pants began to slip, and they fell down around his knees, causing him to stumble and fall. Officers were then able to detain him. Upon being arrested, Smith was charged with fleeing and eluding, leaving the scene of a crash, and driving with a suspended license. He was also ticketed for driving without a license and leaving at the scene of the accident with the property damage greater than $50. This isn't Smith's first run-in with the police, however. His appearance in Volusia County Jail, he's appeared in county jail 7 times and spent over 4 months in federal prison, according to Miami Herald. The Herald also reported that Smith was out on bond after being arrested in March on battery and false imprisonment charges. This was also his second hit and run in January. Smith was accused of intentionally ramming into his ex-girlfriend's car with the stolen car. While he has quite the police record under his belt, it seems that a belt is one thing he could have used.
Your very first painting was a 40 by 40 square.
You know,
Did you then find rounds awkward? A lot of people do that.
Do you guys know what my first painting was?
You still yet to do your first painting. You want him.
I have no idea who that is.
Who's that? That on the game is it?
Well, this will be fun.
The one with a dead man following him.
Shadow of War.
The dead man who I knew was up to no good all along.
Caliban Ball. Yeah.
Callum Bremble is the man following him around everywhere, going, do this, and he's like, yes, boss, yes, boss.
We
And-
need my ring.
Yeah, that. So it was him.
Yeah.
You wanted on a diamond painting.
Yeah.
And Eddie Kingston, not Eddie Kingston. Who do you want? Wrestler wise?
No, it's quite a few.
Lots.
Lance. We did Lance. Could do Eddie. Oh, Big Mirror Head, and then
No, shush.
God
No,
above.
no. No,
Okay.
only wrestler fans will get them.
Yeah. Florida Man goes to.
I'm glad he's decided not to join.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. Florida Man goes to Christmas festival just to scream Santa isn't real at kids.
Oh,
And,
Wait, Santa's not real?
and unauthorized and unauthorized and unauthorized Grinch terrorized a Christmas festival in Florida, leaving kids in tears and parents furious. The unidentified Florida man showed up at a Christmas event to put on for the kids in downtown Cape Coral in southern Florida, and decided to ruin everyone's fun by screaming Santa doesn't exist at children. The Festival Lights event is a Cape Coral community celebration that has been a tradition for more than 25 years. Among the featured attractions for kids are snow-capped hills, where kids can sled down, which usually is a special treat for the Florida kids. And the chance to visit Santa and tell him what they want for Christmas that year. But the enjoyment of the festival was destroyed for a number of kids when parents after this Grinch of a man showed up. Grinch in a man costume. Cell phone footage was obtained by local news stations of the man screaming at the top of his lungs, "There is no Santa Claus," at the children.
What, then they put that on the news?
Yeah. At the
Tell
children.
even more children.
Yeah. So he screamed that at the children and then proceeded to tell them that their parents were lying to them.
We don't lie.
The man was also reported holding up a sign that was unclear what the sign read. I feel sorry for that individual who must have a very sad life, Cape Coral resident Cindy Menkes reported. I think it's a shame our children are faced with so many difficult things in this world. The magic of the time of the year is taken away from them now. There's no sense of decency for those kind of individuals. The man reportedly stood in the middle of the festival for hours, continuously screaming this unsettling comments at the children. Although some of the kids were wound up in tears due to the situation, one mother reported her child was still too excited about the festival to pay attention to the Scrooge. I mean, it's for the kids. You should be kind to leave those adult opinions out of the atmosphere, local man says. Cape Coral police were present at the event but could unfortunately do nothing to stop the man. Voicing his opinions, although they were inappropriate to the situation, is protected under the First Amendment, which is why he managed to stand his ground and scream at these kids all day long.
Nice.
Though local news had managed to track down and get a hold of the Grinch, the Florida man reportedly did not wish to make a comment. I wonder why.
Okay, can we shut that down, Peyton?
I've got one more.
I find it hard doing diamond paintings for other people, to be honest.
You're so selfish.
I do.
I only like
I
doing
feel
it if
I
it's-
feel pressured into it. I feel that I don't enjoy it as much as the ones that I want to work on. and yeah, and then my mum has to go and pick the biggest size.
I want to fill out my living room, Cindy.
It's gonna look tiny when she puts it on a wall. That blimmin' tiger does now, doesn't it? Doesn't look like it's 50 by 100. It's up on the wall.
Yeah.
Did you just throw a squishy at me?
No.
I have evidence. You just throw a squishy at me.
Don't have evidence. Anyway. Everyone's talking about diamond art.
Yeah, because you know, I think it's time to move on. If you've got one more, then that's it.
I've got one more, and I'm really tired, so after this I'll probably be getting ready to go to bed. But, Florida grandma takes out dentures to scare off naked intruder.
Ew.
A fearless Florida grandmother used her dentures to fight crime successfully.
I worked in care and I don't like teeth, so I totally relate.
Okay. Penelope Patterson in
In Florida.
yeah, got an unusual wake-up call September 28th around 2 a.m. She heard noises on her back porch. She opened her blinds and to find Axel Rivera removing his clothing and beginning to gyrate in a lewd manner, according to Florida Today. Her attention was initially drawn to the porch because she saw a large shadow through her blinds. When she opened them to investigate, she was met with an unexpected sight. I always look first, Preston told YFTV. I opened the blinds and said, what the hell? That's not my cat. Patterson used to work security and law enforcement, so naturally she had to take matters into her own hands. In an effort to scare off the intruder, the grandmother popped out her dentures and yelled through the window, "Grandma's got no teeth!"
That's what she yelled.
Yes. This bizarre tactic worked, and the 28-year-old, still naked, scurried off. One of the Patterson's family members called the police within hours of Rivera leaving, and had been caught in a parking lot of the apartment complex. Rivera claimed that he had no clothes, that his clothes had been stolen. Okay. The local police said that Rivera was able to gain entry into Pearson's porch by forcing a way through a screen door. Rivera had also broken into the laundry room where he got the clothes.
I love the grandma impression.
Thank you. A fully clothed Rivera appeared in court later that day, where he was charged with burglary, exposing himself, and during the hearing, a prosecutor said that alcohol may have been a factor in this unusual.
You don't do you? Yeah. You surprised me.
Yep.
Cool. Comment.
Okay.
I think Carl wants to come to Birmingham, don't you?
Yeah. That could be nice.
So you just break out into your grandma every now and then.
Dearie, could you get me more alcohol? Thank you.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I enjoyed doing my stash video because it reminded me of what I had. I was like, oh, I really want to work on that. Oh, I really want to work on that. Oh, I love that. And here I am, stuck on this. I enjoy the process of diamond painting and all that, but yeah, I find when it's for someone else, it's not as fun.
Yeah.
When all the top is colour blocking, so I kind of get away with it there, and then
Like that with cooking. Why am I even playing effort and cooking all this? I'm not going to eat it all. I'm going to eat a third of it at most.
I can always go back to that. I can't get away from this. And Mum's like, why don't you take it with you? Because I'm sick of it, maybe.
Also, you're going on holiday?
Oh no, I've packed my diamond painting.
Try and make sure no one spills anything on painting.
It's just hard.
I think I'm going to head to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's pretty late, Mum. And I've got nothing to do tomorrow, but, you know,
We're doing our true crime
I'll do that
tomorrow. We're going to do true crime together, aren't we? See how that works out.
Yep.
And it's someone you chose, so
I didn't choose.
yeah,
I
you
just told
did.
you about them.
Yeah. So
Did you do Ed Gein?
Judy's going. Good night.
Good night, Julie.
So what?
Did you do Ed Gein?
Done Ed Gein.
Do you see the gloves?
We can talk about Ed Gein.
You see the Ed Gein gloves?
Don't talk to me about gloves.
Okay.
Always reminds me of OJ.
Oh. Well, his gloves did fit. Not OJ's, the Ed
But those
Gein's.
skin ones.
Yeah, the skin. If the skin gloves don't fit, you must have.
You don't even need to ask that when you talk about Ed Gein and lampshades and
Yeah.
chairs and
He
stuff.
made a face.
You know, you can't say, oh, was it faux leather or was it
Yeah.
fabric?
How did
No, it was skin.
Do you think there was a point with Ed Gein where he was making his first face lampshade and went, maybe I didn't get enough hugs as a kid? So I don't think this is a normal hobby.
His mum was abusive, wasn't she? But
Yeah. Like in a creepy way.
yeah, but this is the thing. Okay, so the mum is abusive.
Yeah.
You know, not very affectionate. Kind of like bullied him growing up, to say the least. Why did he want to replicate that?
Because he only knew her love, and her love was weird, but he still didn't know the love from anyone else. So he was kind of like, this is what all people must feel and stuff.
Yeah, because she kind of taught him that all girls are horrible.
Yeah. She
So
isolated him and everything.
kind of makes sense then.
Yeah.
Because the only person that loves you is me. You know, that type of thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah.
This is why it's all fascinating. I was watching a programme I kind of called Cole. I watch a lot of true crime, like too much, don't I have it on constant. I think you might need to soak your feet and that might help it.
Probably.
But I was watching a show called Murder House Flip, where these couples bought houses and then they found out that a true crime happened in them, and then these two people go in and, well, a team of people, but these two people go in and completely change the room that the murder happened in.
Yeah.
It's quite good. Because they completely do, you know, it's a makeover show as well as you find out about a true crime that happened in their house.
Yeah. Perfect.
It's up my alley, isn't it?
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Night. I thought it was interesting. Cosmic, oh yeah, whatevs. Who's going on? Well, I think we're filling it in slowly but surely. Getting there. It's quite funny because I'm organised, although it looks really messy on there. I'm really organised. Have you kitted up Water Fairy? Just out of curiosity. What you laughing at?
What?
What you laughing at?
Killing angel after dancing.
Angel.
Yeah. Can I trust? How rude. How rude, alright, I'm sweating. I'm sweating with my friend that's new.
Reese? This
Brother, this is
this one?
based off damage that should be dead like 5 times already. She isn't even hitting me.
Yay, another video to come.
Just sweating. This is what you get. Are you sure you don't want to dance with me now? You have been punished.
This is what I listen to when I sit downstairs and die in pain. It's just Reese yelling at the TV. But obviously this is too big to do anywhere else, so I'm kind of stuck here till it's done. And then I said to Reese, oh, you could do some, because it's squares. He likes squares. Yeah, he's done about 100 drills, I reckon. Not really.
Well, it depends on the size.
You did these tiny little rows here.
Only about a 6. Half 6.
You didn't even do that. But I'm not complaining. I got money out of me for it.
Oi! It's all that. Oi!
I think I've done quite a bit though in the few hours I've been here. Normally I'm too busy chatting and not diamond painting.
Oh no, you really don't trust me. Oh wait! Miss! How can you use my trick against me? I'm too powerful for you.
Yeah, I'm on holiday on Monday. We go Monday and we come back on Friday. And I can't wait. Carl keeps trying to get the dates out of me, doesn't he?
Yeah.
so that he can plan. And I'm like, I might be going on the 20th. He seems to think we're going on Saturday. I don't know why, but I'm not correcting him.
Just sort of party and send up the wrong dates.
Yeah. He thinks we're coming back on the 28th. We're not, we're on the 26th. We come back. It's only Monday to Friday. I think I will take a week off from house hunting because it's getting really depressing, I think.
I'm 16.
Just gets too much. And obviously my mum doesn't know, I don't tell her all about the landlord drama. She's like, she said, I'm 66 this year. I thought, you don't need my 40-year-old drama. Yeah, start again when I get back. It's hard because this is privately rented. I sometimes wish I was on the council list, but I don't know how that works. Not that they're very helpful. Oh, Henry's huffing and puffing by my feet. It is muggy again, isn't it? I get excited when I get like this because I'm like nearly done. I get a bit excited. Yeah, I think we've had rain, but it's just, I'm feeling it tonight. I'm just muggy. It's all muggy. Yeah, I think I've earned a nice landlord. I think it's only fair. 7 years I've been in this house and he still talks to me that way.
My friend keeps going, can we voice chat? I'm like, we're live and you know that.
My Angel wants to voice chat.
Yeah, we're live and she knows we're live.
Yeah, you have to be like priority.
Yeah, priorities first, live.
No, I'm talking about council houses.
The live is priority.
And each. Yeah, and they get Carl to sit down with me and talk about true crime because it'll be interesting, the conversations that will come from that, like focused on one case or one person. so it'll be interesting. I want to record it so that you can listen to it while I'm away. Because then me and Reese will be doing videos while we're away, won't we?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Oh, so confetti. I can't complain because the top bit's like section a release sheet size colour blocking all the way. So I can't moan. And that's H. I don't know how I'm going to get to this bit. It's in the middle of the table. So that'll be interesting. The frame came for it yesterday. Dollar signs.
Just sweating. My friend that isn't that good.
I don't know how you have friends to play with sometimes.
Well, they're literally not that good. This is the point. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
but
get
like-
better. Helping them get better.
People have feelings, Reese.
Oh, I'm trying to get them to be better.
Oh, you're trying to get them to be better. Okay.
I keep doing the same thing over and over again. She needs to learn how to not get hit by that. I keep getting 3 walls round and then putting a stair, jumping behind and editing one of the walls constantly.
Doesn't mean anything to any of us.
Basically what it means is she's getting destroyed and she can't shoot me unless she shoots through my window. So she needs to be ready to shoot through my window.
How about you just stay away from the window?
Alright, up fence. Explore all the times I've shot you. This is self-defense. Oh, go on.
It is Friday. I'll be packing over the weekend. Doing all the washing and everything. Because heaven forbid
Oh,
Carl
okay.
does anything while we're away.
You know, the way to catch my trick.
Reese.
You.
Just want to colour this section in. Hey, Calves. A new YouTuber that I've started following.
See, well, she's practicing to beat my edits. I'm practicing my edits, so we're both improving. And I'm not good. Until
Reese, Reese, I will turn it off. It is like 11:30.
Yeah, yeah.
Love you, Jen. Jen's going to bed. Reese,
Yeah.
Jen's going to bed.
Hi, Jen.
I came across Calbs listening to Kitten Up Kitten. Yeah. That's how I found your channel. Oh, I put them in this drawer. It's not the best. What's our next topic of conversation?
I don't know.
I know you're not even engaging, so.
I'm engaging and talking about how I'm destroying
No.
friends.
Reese. I've nearly finished this section. I've been working on this all day. It's insane. And little H S R little A 211 minutes. Oh, bless you. I do enjoy having my channel, and it has brought me a whole community of other YouTubers and fanatics alike, like Sharon. Yeah, I do love it, and the community that comes with that is really, really supportive. Got me through some tough times for sure. And I get to share my, like, true crime. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoy true crime, so I cover cases on that. You keep me company for hours, Sharon. I did a premiere last week, and yeah, mixed reviews. Some were like, yeah, no, it's okay, and then some were like, no, I prefer it when you actually go live. So I listen to you guys. It's just hard because I'm here for so many hours. I do feel like, what do I possibly talk about next? Do you know what I mean? And R, there's only one R that I had missed. And then SRH, we need some D's, and 310, 6. I think Jen wasn't expecting it, so when she was commenting along with me, then I replied in the comments, and she's like, what? I'm like, how are you doing that? I'm like, no, it's pre-recorded. Right, I'm excited. Number 6. And I had a non-sticky bit over here, didn't we, Reese? I could see what
Yeah.
it was. Non-sticky bit. It's a little annoying. Do you have her on call?
Then, instead of having a normal speaker, it's on nothing.
I feel like we're sailing through this bit now. I do get confused though sometimes. All the trays, they go all around me. I know generally what I'm looking for. One. And angry eyebrows, these are all stuck together. They're not even clumping, they're just stuck together.
Oh yeah, I'm in settings. Hello. Guess what?
Boom.
You've been defeated. You very rarely beat me when I do this.
I don't know how you have friends to play with because you're so mean.
I'm practicing my edits.
2.
Practicing to keep dropping you in there.
I still missed a 1. See, that's how bad this section is.
Yeah, but I'm trying to practice my edits. Still wasn't shotgun. It's over. I have the high ground. No, my high ground.
Reese. Think it might be time for me to go.
Over. I have the high ground.
I have a hair there, I can see it. I can't grab it. Okay.
It's over.
Right.
Bye.
Because I'm away next week, I think what I might do is do a premiere and
You
then
get this.
Reese, and then I can be with you if my Wi-Fi holds out. Because that campsite is absolutely huge. And then you've obviously got from one person to a family of 12, all with phones, all trying to get on the Wi-Fi. So I might do a pre-recorded one and then be with you in the comments if I
Yes.
have strong enough Wi-Fi. I think that might be the best way.
When you calm down. Release all my power. Now, basically, I'm still really powerful.
I think that might be the best way. or you can have a week off. Let me know what you think.
That's it.
So close to the end. There we go, pretty much done. Question mark.
Good luck.
And a J. And a question mark. There you go, guys. Our Sharon is off. Yeah, I am off too. Reese, do you want to come sign off with me?
Definitely.
Thank you all for joining me. We really do appreciate it, don't we?
Love, hugs, and
Ew,
sparkles.
your
To
fingers are
you
all
all.
sweaty.
Bye.
Ew, your fingers are all sweaty.